Well done, community. Well done. Hello, everybody. Oh my god, what a way to start the stream. 100% on all 100,000 channel points raised for the 12-hour birthday stream, which is actually isn't. Don't tell anybody it's the name of. Yeah, it's true. It'll be on the day before my birthday, but still. I am gonna need a ton of water tonight. I don't feel well. Yes, you know what? I'll go ahead and take that hydrate and hydrate again because, man, my stomach is. I'll gladly have another one. My stomach is not a happy place today. I think this is my lunch. So I have recently uninstalled City Skylines, removed all the mods, and then reinstalled City Skylines and put back in just the mods and assets that I want. So I just had years of stuff just piled up in this thing, like 5 years of mods and assets. And I think that was part of the problem why we were getting so many frame issues as it would get later into the game. So I kind of want to just start a new game because all our old saves are gone. They don't exist anymore. I kind of like this river one because it has all these little islands. 84% build area, has all kinds of natural resources. Sure, why not? First of all, I need to make sure one thing here. Not that. Options? No. Content manager. Just want to be sure one thing is turned on here. Yeah, unlimited soil, unlimited oil and ore. I don't like having to mess with those. All right, what was that called? River something. Something rivers. There we go. Pine Rivers. Let's go play in Pine Rivers. If we don't like it, we can start a new one. Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? Strange Dean, how are you two? We are, 21 gift subs away from the next t-shirt giveaway. We had one yesterday. And a system error employee won it during an Astroneer stream. Not rigged at all. Not rigged at all. But still, doing good. Finding issues in Astroneer. Yeah, I do have an asset missing. Metropolitan Depot and Metropolitan or Metro Station track ground. Interesting. I've been watching the EDAX server, and some people have been talking about some issues there. I didn't run into any issues when I played yesterday in the beta. All my stuff worked fine. What do we have here? Man, we have no shipping here. Wait, this said it had shipping though. Where do the ships come from? I guess down the river. I guess we'll find out. Your spew flower seeds. Yeah, that happened to... oh, I don't like this. No, I don't like this. This is too hilly. This is too hilly. It'll make an ugly city. I don't like hilly. No, okay, we're gonna do a different city, which means, sadly, I have to quit the desktop and start over. With all the mods I have installed, you can't quit the main menu. But yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that. And then last night I was watching Phoenix's stream for a little bit, and he a spew flower seed of his just went pop. That was in storage, so that's not supposed to happen. If they're slotted, they're not supposed to ever expire. So there's definitely an issue. Lost all 4. Ooh, man. Yeah, that was not happening in the beta. So something that they did, whatever little tweak they did between the final beta version that they rolled out on Tuesday night versus the public version on Wednesday, they must have changed something teeny tiny. I know they found a bug like in the 11th hour. that caused a problem. What's going on? You're seeing a black screen because I had to reload the game. I mean, I could put it on display capture so you can see what I can see. But I pushed the button. There we go. My Stream Deck seems to like make me really smash the buttons lately. Man, there are a lot of people live tonight. 18 channels that I follow are live right now. Normally it's like under 10. Something tells me I'm going to be refilling this really quick. All right, let's try to find a map we like. You know what? I have an idea. Wait, what are these from? Eden Valley. Ooh, that one looks nice and flat. Garden Rivers. Hold on. That one. I want to check something. Bear with me here. We are going to go peek at this. Pause, because I don't want to get a content ID for streaming somebody else's content. Diamond Coast. I think that is... Yeah. That looked like a really interesting map when he was playing it. Let's play it. Let's see if we can build a better city here than City Planner plays. You know, a guy who is a, by trade, city planner. The guy has a master's degree in civil engineering. So let's see if I can build a better city than him. Lots of hills, it looks like, but a nice big flat area here to start. It loads so much faster now, even though we've got these two issues here. Because we're not loading pages upon pages of assets. I re-downloaded all the assets that are required for the two maps that are downloaded from the Steam Workshop. And I re-downloaded all of my highway interchanges. But other than that, I haven't done anything. Well, I said it loads fast, and now it's just kind of stuck. It's kind of there. Hey, we're in. Ooh, I see a nice little place for a park. I mean, we've got this. Why not build a park around it, right? Yeah. Okay, so cool. This is our starting square. We've got... Whoa, camera. We've got a lot of hills over there. We've got something here. Is that oil? Or is that farmland? I don't know. I'll build a road when I'm ready to build a road. I don't need to see that right now. Dips down a bit here, but we can deal with that. And then we've got a nice area over here that can make a forestry industry. So, yeah, let's get started. I'm thinking I want my industry over here-ish, residential over here-ish, and then more residential back here-ish. First things first, we have to build them lights in the background changing as you go to different colored areas. Yes. Yes. Have you not noticed that before? I have reactive lighting. All my hue lights are the app. Hold on, I can show you the app. The app notices what's on the screen. It's tied to games. And then it knows what all my lights are. Hey, Donkey, what's up? It knows where all the lights are. You can go and change like the preferences. There you go, game preferences. You can like set it for different games. I don't know if it's, yeah, City Skylines. You can set it to auto start when a game starts. All kinds of stuff that you can do. You can even tell it to monitor the audio, which is really cool, which I already have that on. So like if something really loud happens in the game, it'll kind of go, the lights flash. But yeah, because it's here at sunset, I'm getting all kinds of different differences in colors. When that light's not on, when I play video games with these lights, it makes gaming so immersive. It makes it quite nice. Okay, where are my dirt roads? Do I not have dirt roads? Oh, they're there. Okay, so basically what I need to do is this. There. Now my dirt roads are unlocked. This is really crowded down here. Can I not move all of this? That's unfortunate that that's so crowded. I can't even click this one. Well, how am I supposed to get to the network multi-tool if it is way up there? I would rather not have that icon. Can I just get rid of it? Also, can I get rid of that icon? I do like the feature. It measures the distance between any point on the map. It's kind of cool. But I don't like the icon being there. I'd like to get... Oh, I had it. I think if I can click the multi-tool, I can move it. No? Unlock segment mode. Is there really no way to move this? Alright, let's go to options. And that is the network multi-tool. Show tools, auto hide modes panel. Creation requires money to build. Ground roads will follow terrain. Notifications. Shortcuts. Activate tool. Control T. It also activated something here. Render it. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, well, I'm not gonna mess with any of that. Anyway, let's build a city, shall we? Yeah, let's. So, yeah, I know. Since I haven't played, it's gonna annoy us for a while. I would like this to be right in the center. So, to ensure that I'm getting there, we're gonna do that. Ugh. Can we... Look anywhere close this box thing. Let's first of all, before we do that, align these two objects so that they are okay. Interesting. I don't like that they're not lined up, so I'm gonna have to kind of just manually do it here. Just move it and get this a little straighter. Show the grid. A little more. A little more. I think that's got it, yeah? That's closer. It's still a little off. Bring that up a little more that way. A little out. There we go. I like that. Okay, I'm happy. I can build a road now. Yeah, go away. I know the game's paused. So I want to go right in the middle. But it doesn't want to let me do that. So instead I'm going to turn on grid snapping only. No? Angle snapping only. And we're just gonna eyeball this. Out a decent distance. That looks to be pretty straight to me. Yeah, that's it. And then we get rid of that guy. Come in here. And for now, we just have to use one-way roads, sadly. All we have. Let's back that off a bit. Bring it to about here-ish. About there. And get our highway connected. There we go. And then I want to come in here with this tool and tell them, no, you cannot turn the left there. You go right there. There we go. And now we can build a city. And for now, I'm going to do just dirt roads. These are cheap. So I want to go up. I don't want to have my first intersection like right there. I want to go like here-ish. And can you go away, please? I need to see that. There we go. I would like this to go down here. Got to redo all my stuff. Okay, I just want to make sure my... So I'm going to go out 11 because I know when I upgrade to a different road, it is going to take a spot, I think. I'm going to test that theory real quick right now. I think I lose a square. No, I guess not. Okay. Let's go back to dirt, because they're cheaper in the beginning. But if you look, this is 19 cents a week upkeep. This is 32 cents a week upkeep. So, you know, kind of, yeah, I know all this stuff. I just reinstalled the game. Leave me alone. The game's just like, you need to know this. 400, 200, so 300 is our magic number. And we're just going to go out about that far. And then up. And then we're going to do that again. Since these are dirt roads, they don't cost very much. So I'm not going to bankrupt the early game, hopefully, by doing this. Notice that, hopefully, that I added in there. We got 11. Come down. 15. Up. And we can just use these guidelines. 10. Over. There. There. And then we can just connect all this up. I know right now it looks like a mess, but I'm gonna make it better. Oh man, my stomach's talking to me. Oof. And there. And if you want to know what it's saying I hate you, I hate you, I want to kill you. That's what it feels like. Cool. Somehow I wound up with more square on that side. Oh well, we're gonna balance it out. Because symmetry is our friend. I don't want that to always be up. Go away. I guess it's just going to always be up. We may get rid of that mod. Because that's a little obnoxious. Alright, so we need power and water and all of those wonderful things. We're just going to go ahead and just start with the big polluty boy. I don't want to mess with it. I just want to have water. So I'm just going to have water. I'm going to put this guy here. Oh, I know what I don't have. Oh, no. All right, we have to stop for a second. This is September live stream. I just thought of what mod I did not get. I didn't get... You know what? Let's just live without it. I didn't get the electric roads mod that I usually have. That I really like. Where power is just run under the roads automatically buried. And you just have power if you have a road. And I like that mod, but we're going to live without it for now and see what happens. Let's get water to the whole town. And even though it's more expensive, we're going to go ahead and start with eco water treatment. And we're going to kind of make this area up here like our water treatment area. So I want to go ahead and bring this road just down like that. And we're just going to do these right here. Go there, and then we're going to come down this road, and then we're going to connect these. Duplicate like that. And that's the basics. We have everything in. We still have $11,000 left in the city. First things that they want, of course, are residential. I'm going to go ahead and zone more than that. I'm going to go ahead and give us a corridor of commercial and then quite a bit of residential. And then I'm going to throw in some industry as well. Right there. And that should... This won't get electricity, will it? No, I don't think that'll get that. Won't get electricity. That's fine. We can get it electricity. We'll run this. there. And then I do believe once the commercial builds right here, that the power will jump over here to the residential just fine, and I won't need any other power cables. That's my hope. Of course, they build back there, the farthest spot away from the power, because they're geniuses. I'm just gonna let them suffer. They want to build far away from the electricity, let them. Come on. Just build up here, like right here. And this whole problem will be gone. There we go. That one building right there got it done. So if we lose that one building, the whole town is in jeopardy. We've got an industrial demand, which is funny because we've got industrial zoned. That's strange. That is very, very, very strange. Do the astroneer points at everything? Huh? What? There we go. There's this stuff. Have you seen a tornado up front? Uh-oh. Is that our clue that a tornado's about to come in? 5 minutes after we start our city? Access to info view. There's no info there right now. Like none. So we've got residential starting to creep back up, so we're going to go ahead and just wabam it in here. A little bit of industrial demand, but I'm going to wait and see what happens because we've got a few more that are building here. Oh, like when you misclick a thing. Yes. Yes. Make a building historic. God, I'm going to get every single tutorial notification, aren't I? Yep. I'd really like to see this number turn green soon. We do have a bit more industrial demand, so I will go right there with that. I don't want to go too far that way, because I do want to eventually get some residential in back here and keep our industrial just up here in this corner. Can't wait to see what this is. I think it's oil. Might be... it might be farming. Still a bit of a high demand for industrial. It's still going up. Wow. Okay. Fine then. Will oblige. Oh, hey, look what we just did. But first, we need to do a thing. Because we just got healthcare, garbage, and I'm just going to go straight to recycling centers. I don't see any other point, but first I want to see something here. Give me move it. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to put my next road here. So for my wastewater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my road would need to go here. And that's just going to be like our sewage area. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I want our garbage to go into the next little spot right next to it here. And that should be more than enough. The city, yeah, we're on 15,000 units that they're making. And we can handle 24,000 units. And we will improve that via city policy soon. Let's go ahead and real quick meet this demand for more industrial. And I may go ahead and bring that down this way as well. And that butts right up against whatever this industry area is, which we should learn soon what that is. Up there. That up there, and we put that right there. Roads now have names. Good for them. Bob the Road. So we've got our trash in. We need healthcare, but we don't have the money for it. We also need schools, but we don't have the money for it. But the one thing that we can do is now up our taxes to 12%. Start bringing in some more money. We can also take a look at our power usage. We're making 40 megawatts, only using 14. And in water, we're making 60 cubic meters. We're only using 20, so we could go down to like a third on that if we wanted to and save some money. Go away. Yeah, they're really wanting a lot of industry still. That's kind of surprising. Do I have my citizen panel yet? I don't, so I can't actually see unemployment numbers. All right, well, we will give them what they want. Just a bit more there. They're also asking for a bit more commercial, which we are going to add in some little commercial centers just in various spots in the city. But first, I want to get our education going. You want that fairly centrally located. So we may just knock over a few houses. Put that right about there. That way, when we spread out that way, it'll cover both sides. So that'll start getting people educated. And then now we need 10 grand for a clinic. And we'll have all the city services installed. Our next milestone, though, is coming up at 1,000. So, and then we're going to need police and fire. But we also get infusion of cash when we hit that number. Which we might hit it here without zoning anything. We're growing at a pretty steady pace. And our RCI is fairly balanced. Yeah, we might hit this without me doing anything. I'm going to go ahead while we're waiting and just plan out this little addition of the town. Get right up here to the edge of where everything goes. Just connect that one like that. Same over here. I don't need to connect that one. I do, however, need to bring one down here for when we have recycling centers there. 999, 996. Yeah, we're going to get there without me zoning a single thing. 998, 999, 1,000. I think I said 10,000 a minute ago, but so first things first is our clinic. Again, I want that fairly centrally located, so I'm just going to take over a spot. And then a fire department, I'm going to just make this like our little city services corner right here. And then we need 12,000 for a police station, which we should get fairly quick because we also got, I think we got level 2 buildings, didn't we? Oh, I guess we didn't. I thought we did. Oh well. So let's take a look at what policies that we've opened up, see if there's anything I want to use, and we're good. Big demand for residential now. Good on power, good on water. So let's go ahead and meet that residential demand. I want to also give them a bit more commercial just to serve, one, to meet the commercial demand, but also act as a buffer between our industry that's going to go in back here. And then the rest of this can be commercial. How are we doing on education? We've got 211 eligible, 300 capacity. We might need a bit more. Oh, we have another new building. Yeah, I know. I don't want to build that. Go away. So our next milestone shoots in at 1,600 when we get park areas, which is cool. Industry areas, which is cool. Landscaping, park policies, event policies, parks, all kinds of new policies that we get. Excuse me. Told you my tummy doesn't feel good. We also get high schools. We have enough to build our police station now. And I just want that here on our corner of city services. And that should bring a lot of happiness and also help a little bit with land value, not a ton. I don't think we can see land value yet. We cannot. We can see this. Okay, so this is oil right here, which it'll be a while before we have oil industries unlocked. We could do forestry there instead, though, since it's right here, and then let this be like a national park or something. I think there's also a bit of a hill there. No, it's just forested. We might make a national park out of that. I think that would be a splendid place for a national park. So as people move in, yeah, I know I can set policies. I've already looked at them. Go away. God, I hate that. Has anyone seen my grandpa? I left my window open by accident. Hashtag elderly. Oof. Someone has lost grandfather out the window. I think I might do a bit more commercial there. Get rid of that commercial and make that residential. Make this whole chunk right here residential. Just want to keep it isolated from the industry as best as possible. Because if you don't, pollution, noise, all of that. Ditadine offers natural transplants, neural transplants. Man, I can read. All right, so our next goal, we're almost there, 1,600. Do we have everything that we can have right now? Yeah, we've got everything. So we're just gonna ride it out to our next goal. And what I want to do is get our high school in. Again, yeah, go away. Fairly centrally. Just go ahead and run that out quite a bit. And I think I'd like to make like a campus out of it. Just to make it look nice. There's no reason things have to be, you know, just blah. There we go. So now we can build a high school. And I think it'd look nice to have like an actual high school campus, maybe with like a nice park behind it. And of course, a basketball court. Where's my tennis courts? I don't know. So we could do like a tennis court there. And then do the small park. Ooh, it's gonna be a challenge. No, this will work, because I want to put pathways through here. This will work beautifully. Because what I want to do is have a path that comes in here. And then kind of connects to the park. And then they can get in from this way, they can get in from this side. And then a path that comes down right by the school. Right there. And it just looks like a nice little campus. We'll decorate it with some trees and things. And we'll just have a lovely little campus. I might even have, like, some flags. Can I take this? Can you all go away? Oh, it's not... There we go, flags. I have a flag. That seems to change based upon where it's located. So, I don't know what country that is, but that's going to be the country that is at the school. Put it right out front there. We're going to put another one here, and another one there. We're just going to make our little school nice. And then up here, we could do, like, another path. That kind of, do I have a connection point? I do. It kind of like just comes down and like that, and then maybe possibly in our props area, yeah, this is what I was hoping for. We can put out maybe not something called beer garden, which that might not be the best option for high school. Maybe like some little trade school tables, so like, you know, the high school kids can come out and have their lunch outdoors if it's a nice day. Yeah. And then we'll just put some trees in. Why is it so dark? Where's my theme one? usually down. It's down. Time of day. Day night cycle. Why is it disabled? I need this to be reminder, please. There we go. I'm happy now. I don't know what brush options are on for. I don't want the forest brush. I want just landscaping. I don't have as many trees as I had before. I want some nice tall trees to go in here. Actually, what do we have in this city as far as trees? Some palm trees, some scraggly bushes, and that looks like that's our biggest tree right there. So we'll use that one. Uh-oh, we have power problems. We'll deal with that in a minute. So over here, we will just make a nice bit of screening for the school and the park, and maybe put a fence over around all this. And it will give them some shade back along the path. Just want to make this feel nice and lush right here. We might not even need a fence. We might be able to just go away with just the trees. I wonder if I have parking lots. And I don't. I don't think I've downloaded any, and I don't think the game comes with any. I have parking spaces somehow still. If I have that, I can maybe fudge it some. If I come in here with a train, that's a lot of things up, but if I do this very carefully, let's go to this corner. And once we upgrade this to regular roads, it won't look so bad. And then what we could do is just manually do like a little parking lot here. I don't know that they'll actually use this. That's okay. Just kind of plop a few of these in. I'm just guessing on if this is a straight line. Oh, I don't like that one. I'm not going to be able to click it to pick it up, I bet. We'll get the rest of them. Oh my god, they don't click down right. Like, I line them up and click, and then they move. That's annoying. That's very annoying. It's different than what I'm used to using. And we'll do another row over here. I wonder if I could use the prop line tool for these. It doesn't work. It was a nice thought. Is there a rotation option in here? Which one do we know? If I go 90 degrees. It works kind of like that, but not quite what I want. Okay, well, we won't use the prop line tool then. We'll just keep... Yeah, I know I have fishing industry go away. Just keep plopping these down. They're not the prettiest, but whatever. As long as we don't look too close, it's fine. And then we will need some light poles over here as well in this parking lot. Because I would foresee this parking lot also being used outside of school hours for people in the community who want to come and use the tennis court. That seems like a rather valid thing to me. So that's why we want to make sure there's lights. So, you know, those people who play tennis court, or play tennis at, you know, 9 o'clock at night, can safely get back to their car. God, why don't these line up? Like, when I drop them, they're perfect. And then when... Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It'll be fine. Let's find the light. Light G. Go away. What are these? Truss lights. No, I don't need concert lighting. I need just something like this. Perfect. Big, ugly, horrible lights. Oh, we've already got lighting over there, so let's do one there, and one like right there, and then at night that should be plenty of light. And then we will put a bit of a fence around the parking lot, if I can remember where fences are. Chat, you're all playing games right now, aren't you? Use the oil industry fence, I think that'll be fine. I had it where I wanted it. There we go. We'll just turn anarchy on to put that where I want it to be. I don't want it to go quite that far though, so let's grab that. Oh, that's the road. Let's see if I can't grab the fence node. I cannot, so bulldoze that and try again. Quite that far. Turn it back on. Let's see if I can grab this now. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep this in a straight line. In the back. It wants to go over there though if I turn that on. In the back so I can grab it. I'll go over there. I can do this game. Give me that. Give me that. Just very carefully drag that out, like so. And then we will move it off. We will run a line down through here, which it says it's going to destroy something. I don't know what that was. And put another bit there, and that's where they pull in. Yeah, sure. Let's see if we can back. I just grabbed a house. I don't know whose house I just picked up, but I'm very sorry about it. There, that way the parking lot's kind of fenced off. They don't go careening off into tennis courts. And then just a little bit more greenery here. Just in areas back here. Just kind of to fill it all in. Just to make it look nice. Greenery is always good. And I don't like going for perfectly straight lines. I know a lot of City Skylines people do. I disagree with that. Very rarely do you see cities, except in really highly manicured areas, plant things in perfectly straight lines. Usually they tend to just leave trees marked that aren't torn down. And then allow a bit more. And there we go. We've got a nice looking high school campus. At least I think it's nice looking. Now we were having power problems. We're still on the edge, so we could probably do with one more power plant. We're going to go ahead and take over a little bit of that area. We also are having garbage problems. We're not keeping up there. But we don't have enough money to build a new recycling center just yet. But if we give it just a second, we will. Just like that. We may be better served to run roads down this way because we're not going to be able to fill up our space very well like that. So we've got a few houses that were abandoned because there was no electricity. I thought I had an auto bulldozer tool that would just tear those down as they went. Yes, and reinstall. So our garbage problem instantly resolved. Just needed to get them out there. Though we are still borderline on that. So what we need to do is get some more people in here paying taxes. So let's go ahead and expand into this corner. And then we're going to have just a bit of commercial up here. Just to help buffer against some of that noise. And then we'll do residential right there, but not right there. Okay, cool. And how are we doing on water? Water and sewage both getting close. What's our next milestone? Not until 2600, so we're still 700 away. Just under 700 away. So we need to keep an eye toward our money. Hey, Jumanji, how you doing? Welcome. We need to definitely keep an eye toward our money, but we also need to start getting ready for some more expansion. So we are going to do just Oh, that's perfect. I don't know how I managed that. That's perfect. We are starting to get in to areas where the ground starts sloping away. I think I would like to try to build around that. I mean, we've already missed one major line there, but that isn't as significant as the drop as this is. And that's going to result in some really ugly stuff if we don't heed the topography here. So what we could do is this. First of all, back all of this out. Sadly, we only get half of our money back. So let's bring our main road out right up to that line, and then have it kind of come right up to it. Turn there, and it should be able to go straight for just a bit. No, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky to get down there, isn't it? That's a pretty big drop. Very big drop indeed. I think though, if I just go like straight down, kind of follow this, and then go straight down there, we'll be good. So we'll bring this here. Oh, I want that to be straight for just a little bit. Right there. How you doing tonight, Jumanji? Like that. Get a little bit closer. There you go. And then I think that's my angle. I'll just go straight down that way. I think that will follow the train nicely. And well, it's not the prettiest, but we can adjust it later if need be. I don't feel the best, but I'm actually fine. I mean, my stomach is being contrary. Other than that, I'm doing good. That should be it right there. And run that up there, and run that there. And there. And where was that big? Yeah, I wanted to turn that into a park, but does it get relatively flat over here? It does. So we'll be able to run a set of roads in here somehow. But we'll figure that out. I'm tempted to just kind of flatten some of this out. So it's definitely sloping down this way quite a bit. So I'm leaving out a lot of land that I'm not utilizing by doing it this way. I mean, it definitely makes... Oh, I know I build more residential game. I'm not new to the game. You just think I am because I uninstalled you and reinstalled you. So what we could do is... Let's see. Let's figure out where this will come out. So... that'll go there, and then... that'll be our... 15. So that would be right there. I'd really like that road to be straight, please. That. Bring that there. That in, and then we'll fix this with the reform tool. Yeah, that works. This little bit might not be the best, but usually move it and kind of fix this. Hey, Darsh, how you doing? If you grab move it and turn on the toggle snapping on a corner, it'll usually give you a better looking corner. That flows a little better. There we go. Yeah, I dig it. So back to what we were doing. I want to just basically bring this to here and then down to there. And we'll have like an irregular area behind this area. It should probably be easier to do here. Let's turn off all of our snap twos. Yeah, this is going to be so cooler. There we go. Now I can turn road guidelines back on. Just to see where these two guys want to meet up nicely. Which is right about there. And if we go straight. That works. A little bit of a hill right there. Oh, I just realized something I did not turn on in Traffic Manager. I do not want stoplights everywhere. Where is that? Yeah, I don't want stoplights everywhere. Let's go ahead and bump this stuff all up. I guess simulation accuracy needs to be on high. I don't know. Holy City, that's what we want. We want that. We want that. And I think that's what I want. So now I need to go through and turn off some stoplights because I don't want them. The city's not big enough to need them. It's just going to impede traffic right now. And later we can figure out what we want. There we go. Those are gone. Cool. Let's continue. We've got huge residential land. We also have water needs. That guy may just not be hooked up, honestly. And we want to get up to our next milestone, which we're getting close, it looks like. Okay, let's close some of this stuff. Look, there's dubious land. I know! Quit bothering me. So, I uninstalled... Hi. I uninstalled and reinstalled the game and got rid of all the mods just to try to clean up the performance. And because of that, it's now giving me every tutorial under the sun. Because it thinks I'm new to the game. And it's really freaking obnoxious. So see, it's not quite as bad over here, so I think I can get away with building some here. All right, what's our water issue? We just not have enough, or are you not hooked up? We just don't have enough. Okay. Where's our pollution reaching to? Right there, so I could probably get away with one more water tower right here. And I think, yeah, we can get rid of these power lines now too. Why are we underground? Those guys are getting power from this neighborhood now. Cool. So that means we're probably low on wastewater as well. Yep. So we just want to plop in another sewage treatment. And since we planned for that space, it fits beautifully. There we go. I think I kind of want to redo what I'm doing here for recycling centers. Because I'm not going to be able to put them back to back and have it take up all this space. I'm going to have a big gap and a lot of wasted land. So there are 4 each. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then in between 9 and 10 do that, these should not fit in back to back here. Just got a notification saying I was streaming the Astroneer Fall update. I just forget I can't go to that. Oh man, I did forget to change my notification on. Oh damn it! I changed the title and all of that. Oh, if anybody else gets a notification, they'll get the right one now. Thanks, Donkey. I changed my title and the game I'm playing, but I forgot to change the text of the notification. So that is 200. We're going to get rid of that and that. I'm okay with that. Let's turn all our snap 2s back on. Go out 200. Well, that's perfect. Look at that. And then that'll give us room for some more waste management. I think I can even get one more in there. Yeah, I can. It'll leave a little bit of a gap and some unused space, but I'm okay with that. And then this whole area is just going to be for wastewater. So speaking of garbage, we are a little bit low, so let's go ahead and plop that down. I'd rather take care of city needs now than expand. That way everybody that we have is happy. I'm not going to use landfills. I'm just going to use recycling centers. And then once we get waste transfer and waste processing, we'll add some of those as well.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Are you kidding me? Please be miles away. No? It's right there.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
We are, like, not even 2 full years into the existence of this city and they've had their first earthquake. Yeah, I know I could turn disasters off, but I like playing disasters. It adds, oh my god, just a huge level of uncertainty to the game. Shaking is happening. Wow, we definitely lost. We've lost 7 buildings and had 6 catch on fire and 23 people die. We were clearly not ready for that earthquake, and there's nothing we could have done about it because none of these are unlocked yet. Oh, Donkey, I wish volcanoes were part of this game. I really do. So that's kind of sad. What's even more sad is have to bulldoze these without searching for survivors because we don't have that capability yet. Man, buildings all the way over here. Got taken down. All right, so we'll fix these roads. To do that, you just go to the upgrade tool and click them. You pay money, and the road is repaired. So you would think that the city would say to itself, wow, that fault line opened up a huge fissure right in the middle of our planned expansion. So, soil isn't all that expensive in the grand scheme of things. Oops, somebody complained about the earthquake. What was that? I felt the earth move. Earthquake, I don't feel safe. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. But you would think that they would say, okay, we're just gonna fill that area in. And hope it doesn't become a sinkhole someday. So that's what we're gonna do here, is we're just gonna heal that scar. We're gonna, just assume that the city paid a company to bring in lots of fill dirt and pack it down to fit in that whole area. Because, they've got big plans to work towards the coast over here. They want to really take advantage of this prime real estate. So why wouldn't they? That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. So we just need to reconnect this now. Why is this not giving me my road guidelines? Let's turn our graphical view back on. Let's turn like right there. Yeah, there we go. Right there. That's just about perfect. We can move it to that over. There we go. And there, it's like it never happened. What earthquake? So we've got pretty strong demand for most zone types. What I'd like to look at is, do we have a specialized industry? We do. We could. Do we have a railroad? We do. It's way back here. We could bring a line in here off of that. Well, honestly, though, by the time we can get to buy that square, it's going to be so far away. I'm almost thinking it might be worth it to go ahead and do a forestry industry. We don't have very high unemployment, but this is I mean, oil is here, but we don't unlock oil until we reach a town of 5,000. So we could double the size of our town and then have a small oil industry right here, but I don't know. Maybe we do that. Maybe that's the play, is reserve that for oil. But it's also very green, so we can do trees there. But where the oil is, it looks like the trees don't count. So yeah, we may as well do oil. I would like to build roads with this view here. So let's go. Let's bring this one out the full 10, but bring this one out just half. And get a line. It's not quite the line I want. That's the line I want right there. And just draw a line, just kind of outlining this oil area so that we can set it apart as its own thing. And then when we get to 5,000 people, we'll be able to take advantage of that. And in the meantime, we can see how much more of our grid we can fill in up here. And where we want connections to be made. I think we can do with a connection there. Connection there that makes a nice 90 degree. Same thing here. And then run these over. And what I realized is I just did the exact same thing City Planner Plays did. I've been watching too many of his videos. He did the exact same thing here. Just as I saw it, I realized he put in that exact same line to separate that. I don't know what his plans for it are, if he's planning on putting oil industry in or what, but oh well. I'd like to adjust these a little bit. I'm a little quiet compared to the game. My bad. Let me fix that. Oh wow, the game is turned up really loud. I don't know why. We bump that way down. That should be better. Sorry about that. I don't know how it got turned up. I don't really know how it got turned up. I just want that to be more of a 90 degree. Yeah, it looks better. Same here. And that one can come in at that weird angle. That's fine. And then these two, I'm just going to go ahead and find where this can go that far and then to there. So let's just do that. And that works out nicely. We'll have a few odd shaped areas over here, but we could do like commercial along this edge as a buffer. You're hoping for more Ashneer, but this is fine. Yeah, my announcement was wrong. I'm sorry. I love some City Skylines though, man. It's City Skylines is a very good chill game. I have been into city builders since city builders have existed. How you doing tonight, Bard? There will be more Ashneer tomorrow night, though. 7 p.m. Central. We will be playing on the Vainglorious Ashneer server. I'm going to try to get the event set up on the server so that anybody that wants to do the farm event can just jump on the server and knock it out. I think we'll just do a connection here for that corner. Cool. All right, so we've got big demand for pretty much every single type of zone. I want to make sure we're doing good on education. We are. You got your keyboard today, about 2 weeks ahead of schedule. And got submissions. Nice. And the LTE. Man, you're cooking. For now, we are going to have to put in a bit more industry. I didn't really want to do that, but we have the demand. And then over here, we're going to resume with... let's not do that. Stupid Brendan. Well, that's... Okay, that was even worse. There we go. Like that. And then get rid of that. Maybe not zone in the middle of the high school campus. There we go. I'm almost thinking we should do more parks right behind the high school. And just make this a park area. No, I think it'd be a nice place to live, though, because you'd have some larger backyards here. Yeah, let's just fill it in. You'd get the perk of some bigger yards. And then we can bring in some trees once all this gets done. How far did you get on the LTE, Bart? I don't want to buy new land yet. I'm fine with what I have. I need speed time back up. Game's just like, hey, buy new land. Hey, buy new land. No. Leave me alone. So we've got some level 3 and even level 4 housing started. I swear it looks like there's the tiniest sliver of level 4, but I don't see any. It may just be an optical illusion. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're not. Alright, so that took care of our residential need. We still have some industry need. We can put some down here. Bit of commercial need as well, which we can easily satisfy that by going ahead and filling that the rest of the way in, because we know we want to reserve this for any future industrial needs. So this is coming along nice. Hour. Not really rushing through. Hey, there we go. So now we have ore. We do have mass transit, and we can buy another tile, so it's really going to be bothering us now. We do now have the post office, which helps with happiness. So we got buses, taxis, and trams, and ferries. We do have recreational use, which I almost always turn on, because big believer. And now we've got a lot of roundabouts and things from Timbo. New roads. Ferry pathways, because of course you have to have ferry pathways. We have heating, but we're not dealing with that. But we now have to worry about death care. Okay, cool. So, you know what? Actually, I think a cemetery would look lovely in this spot. So we're going to just go ahead and take some of that land and fill it in with a cemetery. We didn't lose too many houses. That is on a bit of a hill. What else did we get? Let me just double check here, see if there's anything that we need. No, but we can now start looking at doing some city policies, because we have quite a few now. So I want to go ahead and turn on recreational use, because it does increase tax income. It reduces crime, but does increase our police budget. But usually the police budget is offset by our increase in taxes and tourists coming in. We don't have to worry about any of these because we're not on a winter map. Parks and Recreation will increase the land value around our parks, which we currently only have that one. So let's first throw in a few more parks. Starting with a playground right by our elementary school. I always like to get those right next to it. Yeah, I know there's shelters for disasters, thank you. And then up here, let's put in... Park with trees is probably going to be too big. It is. Small park would fit, but we've already got one of those. So let's do just a dog park up here. That should give a good bit of entertainment up through there. Yeah, that gets just about everybody covered. And then over in this corner, well, they're pretty well covered. I think I'll wait till I expand a little bit this way before I worry about that. So cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to actually look at the land value when I turn that policy on. So it won't go up a huge amount, but these areas that are starting to get a little more green instead of blue, like right down there teal, should get a bit more green when I turn this on. And I can see an instant change in it. Now if I speed up time, we should see some upgrades taking place because it boosted just enough to make people want to build a better home on that more valuable land. And then those better homes will boost the land value as well. I also want to go ahead and turn on recycling, even though we are using quite a few recycling centers. This will get rid of some of the garbage. We could wait. Actually, this one's better. This one will make them just more efficiently. So we'll still have the same amount of garbage. They'll just work more efficiently. And then we only pay per recycling center instead of just an overall tax hit. So you can see this is getting brighter and brighter teal as people upgrade their homes. And the area of effect is also starting to spread out as they upgrade. Yeah, I know we have post offices. We're going to put those in just a minute. Trust me. Actually, let's go ahead and do it. Let's give ourselves our first post office kind of over here in this commercial area. It's a little remote, but for a town of 2,600, I think it'll be fine. So our next milestone probably isn't till 5,000. Yeah, 5,000. At which point we'll get our oil industry, tourism, sightseeing, trolleys, more city planning policies, lots of stuff for encouraging biking and stuff that'll help the city out. And then we get my favorite, the 2-lane road with trees and the 4-lane decorative trees. They help with sound, also with land value, which is good. But we'll also get hospitals, fire stations, and police headquarters. And one of the things I want to do in this playthrough is use some of our alternate hospitals and things. I don't often do this, and I don't really know why. The intelligence agency, it functions as a big police center, but it's a whole different building. And I often overlook these. And I don't want to make that mistake in this playthrough. I want to make sure that we get them in. I don't think a town of 2,600 necessarily needs bus service. We have 6 citizens, and I know why. I made a major mistake. I zoned industry right here, and that led to pollution. And so our groundwater is polluted. So if I dezone that industry, that should go away, and that pollution should disappear. So we're going to go ahead and encourage these buildings to relocate in another town. Yeah, we've poisoned the whole damn town. Is exactly what we've done. So we need that pollution to hurry up and recede away from our 2 sources of water. Yeah, it was just a bunch of 6 citizens. Now it's a death wave. Yeah, we just introduced a lot of industrial pollutants. Our drinking water pollution is coming down, though. We're down to 12%. Those 6 strong people, right? So, like, if we go into healthcare, take a look at that. You can see we've got 369 sick people. I'm surprised it's not more than that. This is my favorite type of water. Tastes like industry. We're down to 11% drinking water pollution. Oof, that clinic is not going to be able to keep up. What we can do, it's like you've got a death wave. You might want to build more of these. What we can do to help is build a child care facility. That will make our children healthier. So we'll plop that in here, and that gets us good coverage for everything that we've built so far. And then we can do the same with an elder care facility. They will treat the elderly that are sick. And again, if you look, that blue area just really covers a huge chunk. So our elders' average health is only 37%, children 64%, and well, average health overall 51. So yeah, it's like, hey, dude, we can't keep up. We've got more people than we can go. Yeah, actually, it's not that bad. There's only 8 people waiting to be picked up. However, we have had houses go abandoned because the people got sick and died, or got sick and moved out to a city where they will not be poisoned because their mayor was paying attention and didn't let industry move in right next to the drinking water supply. All right, let's check our pollution. We're down to 4%, so we should see this start clearing up here in a minute. It's still pretty close, though. We may need to relocate these. Yeah, let's relocate these right here behind our commercial. For a moment, they're going to have no drinking water, but I guess no drinking water is better than polluted drinking water. There we go. Just barely squeezed those in. Get out of the way. And then hook all that up. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Quit complaining. And now we have no poison water. So, however, we did lose quite a few citizens. Because not only does it make them sick, it lowers the land value. I mean, I'm sure if you lived in a house that had poison water, you'd have trouble getting a very good sale price for your home. That's just my guess. Yeah, I know. I have new buildings. Go away. We don't need mass transit for 2,400 people. Oof. God, I can't believe I did that. You know what? Since I moved it, I can go ahead and put that industry back in now. Well, now I have no industrial land, so it doesn't matter. What's our unemployment at? Really low. So we really do need to get a lot more people in here. The health crisis seems to be over. We still have quite a few sick people, but they'll make it to the clinic. How many can the clinic hold? 100. So it's going to take a while for everybody to get treated. Ambulances are out in full force. Our healthcare covers most of the city, though, so I'm not going to bother building another one. They'll get everybody treated over time. We don't have any dead people waiting. Our average health for children has come way up, and our number of sick children and teens dropping. Same with our seniors. The number of them's dropping. Their health is way up. And even our average health has come up 20%, so we're fine. It's just going to take a minute to get there. To recover from my massive blunder. So they want more residential. We shall oblige by giving them a huge block. Then I'm going to go through and just de-zone a few corners and have some corner shops. Since it's low density commercial, it won't really make all that much noise to disturb the citizens. And I think I'd like to start doing some districts. Instead of doing citywide policies this time through, I think I'd like to do some district policies so that we get a variety of housing and things like that. And this bothers me that that's not nice and clean on the corner, so I'm going to fill this in and take that out and then come back. Try to make that a straighter line. There we go. So we're going to do a neighborhood over here. Make this all one district. to this side. I colored outside the lines again. It's hard to color in the lines. And there, we're just going to have to fudge it. So we'll fill all that in and then come here and clean that up. Oh, I did it again. Oh, now I'm making a whole new district. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And right there, we didn't quite get it. And then we can just fill all of this in. This is High Heights, which is kind of funny since we've legalized recreational drug use in this town. And then here, I want to exclude my... The purple ones do drop a sturdy squash, yes sir. There's not a way to view my districts while I can see my zoning. That's unfortunate. So 1, 2, 3 is what I want to come out. Zahn redeemed a hydrate. I've almost emptied this bottle, this stream, in 1 hour and 24 minutes, and I really have to pee. Making tons of money. So 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. Industry to be its own little area. It's okay if there's a little bit of overlap, but for the most part, I want industry to be its own thing. And actually, let's not go over there. Let's just go up the 1, 2, 3. And make this its own smaller district. Oops. And we will include this little unique nook right here. And then we'll just kind of, as best we can, get everything that's on the road here. And then we'll come in and clean this up. Around the corner like so, and right there. But then let's back that off and bring that back down just to make that look nicer. I like that. And then here, we will do another district. Again, we want to try to get these buildings that are right on the road, but I don't want to get on the road. I don't want to get anything that's on the other side of that street. And I'm definitely not coloring in the lines now. Being very messy. And this will be a slightly larger district that we need to definitely touch up in several places. Let's just fill it all in. If you guys have naming suggestions for any of these, feel free to drop them in chat. You can rename anything in City Skylines, and I do mean anything. It's one of the nice things about it. Everything has an editable name. Except for maybe like the individual trees. I don't think you can name individual trees, but nearly everything. There we go. So we've got King Park, the Emerson District, and High Heights. And then over here, we're going to have our industrial park. And then once I get this drawn in, I'm going to go get more water and go to the restroom. Want this corner here, but we want to keep these commercial buildings in this district. It's going to be tricky. There we go. And then I want to bring that through here and then up on this road. Up to here, grab everything right here because that's all industry. And now we'll be able to apply like different policies per district and just tinker with policies. Just do some things we've not done before. Oh my god, why can I not draw in a straight line? Why am I having such a hard time snapping to the road? There, that won't let me draw outside the city limits, so I'll just do that. That'll be a nice straight line at least. And need to fill that in, bring this in. We just need to capture that. And then let's clean this up. So, up to the edge of the road. I think where these intersections were is what was causing me a problem. There we go. And then our industrial area is Smith Square. So apparently somebody named Smith owns all the industry in the town. So this side is woefully lacking parks. I would like to plop in just one big large playground that should get most of them. And then I want to check our educational needs to make sure that we're still keeping up. Yeah, we need an elementary school toward this side of town. And let's do one of the alternate ones. Even though it has a lower capacity, let's just still, use it. It fits nicely right next to that large playground. You completed the event in 6 hours? That sounds about right. Because yesterday when I started the stream, I had 2,400 points. And I finished it in what, like 45 minutes, an hour and a half? I forget what it was. But it was quick. The first bit's kind of slow, but then once you get going. We still don't have quite enough elementary coverage. So let's pop in another one back here. And it is getting kind of close to the edge of our weird terrain. But that should give us everything we need. Yeah. Gonna zone in just a little bit more residential here. Don't want that. Do have huge residential demands. And then I'm not gonna zone there, but we'll go there, there, and there. And then I think we can get away, because we're probably not going to have a huge demand for any more industry, so we can safely do that without poisoning people. And then we can do commercial right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So I'm going to leave this running right here. And I am going to run to the restroom and get some more water, and I will be right back. Give me 2 or 3 minutes, guys. I found Alexi. She insisted she had to come in here, even though she knows she's not allowed in here. But I figured I'd let her come in and say hi real quick. Oh, am I itching your ears? Huh? Am I itching your ears? Look! Nightbot just said what you came in to remind everybody of. You don't want to be held right now? She is getting so big. She's up to 5.5 pounds. And she's really long. She must be held like this. Okay. But yeah, she's getting really big. She'll be 6 months in 6 days. I think that's the number. But she asked me to remind you guys that we are in the middle of a subathon. And when we get 21 more subscribers, we will be doing another t-shirt giveaway. And Lexi likes to give away t-shirts, so everybody, look at those. Look at that cute face. Well, look at that. Look at that. Anyways, let's play the microphone now. You can't deny that cuteness. Subs help keep this cuteness in her very expensive food because she only wants wet food. She doesn't eat dry food. She will, but she lets me know about it. But now I have to get rid of Lexi. Like, not get rid of her permanently, but I can't let her be in the room because she likes to chew on all the cables and the lights and all that stuff. So, goodbye, Lexi. Goodbye. Say bye. Like, no. Very strong-willed. I will be right back while I get rid of the cat. All right, so we're having power problems, which isn't a surprise. When do we get our next power plant? Soon. So this will probably be the last one of these nasty ones we have to build. There we go. We'll plop that down right there. That'll take care of that. Water getting kind of close. So while we have the cash, let's just go ahead and put it in. See if I can put that right behind that building without tearing down anything. And I can. And then sewage treatment. Excuse me, same situation. Right there. And then we'll hook that up that way. And that way. And that should get us set. We have a very big demand for, oh my god, both commercial. Why do I have the hiccups? Probably drank too much water too fast. But we have a big demand for both commercial and residential. I forgot to download the auto bulldoze tool, so I'm gonna have to remember to go through there. What does this better bulldozer do? Better bulldozer. Yes, I don't understand what better bulldozer does. Because it looks like that's, yeah, it's still gonna delete a road even though I only selected buildings. So let's take a look at our topography once again and see. So we've got kind of a basin right here. It lowers down. I almost wonder if we shouldn't just smooth that out before we do any big development there. Seems like that would be a reasonable thing that a developer would do, would be to try to get the land as flat as possible just to keep their construction costs down. So we're going to go through here and just soften this. We're not going to flatten it. We're just going to soften it just to try to level out a lot of these differences in the terrain so that we're not completely removing the characteristics of the terrain, but at the same time it wouldn't be as expensive for a developer to build on. Let's keep it focused right here towards the center. We've almost got this where we would want it to be. So look at it from this perspective. Yeah, see, it's a lot less pronounced now. Let's just go ahead and clean up a little bit of that. Yeah, her eyes do look pretty orange on the stream. They're more gold than they are orange. But for some reason, the stream makes them look really orange. I think happy with that. Gives us quite a bit of land that we can work with, while also doing some unique things to be respectful of this little bit of this hill that we have right here. Because that is a pretty steep jump up right there. I mean, when you look at it in this view, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It's 80 meters higher. So, you know, you don't want to just build our normal grid, because then you have a house 80 meters higher above. So what I think I'd like to do is, with our topographical view on, is come in here and kind of follow this line right here around up to our main road over here. And then we can do something unique in this area. I don't know what yet. We'll figure that out. Just gonna follow this line. Not perfectly around, but pretty close. And then that gives us this elevated area in here to do something with. We may zone it. We may make a big giant park out of it. We may plop a lake down in there. I don't know. We'll have to see. But for now, we can continue development. What is your problem? Citizens are sick because of noise pollution. Water towers. The freaking water towers. Well, just gonna let them be sick. There we go. So yeah, huge demand for workers. So this will probably be the last big expansion that we do before we upgrade our roads. I don't like how this isn't. There we go. Now it's making a nice block. Because I was connecting it to that it wasn't. So we will just run it up to here and then connect these. Go pretty far out over here. Oh, don't want to connect there, huh? Alright, we'll just do the tiniest of little curves and do that. That'll get it connected just fine. Now let's do one more. And then I want to look and see when it is that we're going to get high density buildings. Yep. At 7,500, so we've got a ways to go yet. Let's straight roads. I messed up just a bit there. Interesting that the zoning is so weird through here. Like, as I bring these roads through, the zoning's getting all distorted. Let's see if I can figure out how to use this tool here. That D-zones it. Interesting. What does Alt do? Pretty much the same thing. Just seeing what the different keys do, and if there isn't a way to, like... I like that. So if I get on these side roads, is that gonna fix everything for me in a way that I like?
Got him!
Not consistently, but I can do it. Kitty Kid, what is up? How you doing? I saw that you joined the Vainglorious Discord server the other day, but then I think you left right away. Did you have trouble with the rolls? But thank you for the raid. How was your stream? You're playing art. That's not a game. That's a thing you do. Unless it is a game and I just don't know. Maybe you make it a game. By the way, thank you so much for the raid. You're making emotes. Oh. Ooh, an emote maker person. Interesting. I need real emotes. I mean, mine are fine. But they're literally just like off of like stock photography or stock art. So there's nothing unique to my channel. Like literally anybody can have them. You just got affiliate. Congratulations. That's a huge deal. I think I knew that though, didn't I? I think you mentioned that to me before. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else then. But congrats, that's a big deal. Now you get to become obsessed with how many subscribers you have and become paranoid when your subscriber numbers drop one month and start thinking, oh my God, what have I done wrong? Why have I ran everybody off? And, you know, just watch your mental health just decline over it all. It's great. I know I kind of bounced out in your Discord because your Discord is so over much else. It's fine. I just wanted to make sure you didn't have like a problem with it. It's like you joined and then you were gone pretty quick. Our server's not for everybody, and that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you hadn't run into any issues. We have a problem with people joining and immediately leaving, and I can't understand why. It's like they never click on the thing to get their role. And it's like, is it really that confusing? There we go. I don't know why it keeps going up to the sky like that, but hey, it's fun. So I don't really know what we're going to do in this area. We may try to run like a series of cul-de-sacs up here and make this a little more special, an actual destination. Larger servers? Are we a large server? Oh my God. I don't know. I guess we've got like 250 people now. I'm not sure. You like smaller ones? You can just say good morning. Gotcha. For the number of people that we have, we don't have a whole lot of chat. So good morning works. But anyways, football stadium. We could do a football stadium there, but I haven't unlocked universities yet. And this one is real. Like that's 2/3 of our budget upkeep. Plus, you see that darker orange circle? That's noise pollution. So I couldn't put it anywhere. Like you would have to go way over here. I did have a whole lot of stuff before. This is a brand new city, yeah. I reinstalled City Skylines because I was having so many issues in the late game with performance. You know, I had 5 years worth of mods and saves and random assets that had been abandoned and everything, so I finally just uninstalled the game, reinstalled it, and went from there. Desperate times, desperate measures type situation. I think I'd like to make another one of these roads a bigger road coming down off this way. And then that can go up over that way or maybe over the river. Where is our shortest span? It's right there. So if we make this a larger avenue, let's just go ahead and do that. So that I can plan for what it's going to be. It's going to get rid of some of our buildings. And we're going to have to come in and move a few of our buildings that we placed. But that's okay. We can do that. I'm going to go ahead and anarchy this one in. And then grab our school. Turn anarchy back off and just rotate it around. And then make sure our playground's right next to it. And then we probably lost a couple of areas of zoning. So I'm going to de-zone this whole square. Let those buildings disappear. But yeah, I start new cities often. I have a bad habit of playing City Skylines during the stream and then having so much fun during the stream that I want to keep playing after the stream. And then in a matter of 2 or 3 days, I have a city that's basically done and there's not much left to build. And then by the time I stream it again, there's nothing left to stream. So I'm not going to do that with this one. I'm just not. I'm not going to let myself do that. These guys are just like, no, we're not gonna vacate. So the town has a bulldozer that can help you with that decision. So since we now have another central corridor through here, what we could do is take care of some of this commercial need. Ooh, this is ugly. You've had fun with Planet Zoo. You know, I just could not get into Planet Zoo. I tried and tried and tried. But I just couldn't get into it. So that's going to make that a problem to have frontage. If I do that and that, then that's going to take away a lot of stuff. I don't know why the zoning's being so weird here, but if they're not connected, I don't think... Here's a way to test. If we put that in and that builds, we'll know that's connected to that road. But I can already tell it's not. That's so frustrating. I don't get why the zoning is not cooperating. I mean, it's not the flattest of land, but the zoning should be working fine. We take this road out. Clear out this whole mill area. We have the money. I'm willing to spend it. And then we just bring this in nice and straight. And then bring our smaller local roads back in. See if that doesn't fix the zoning. Indeed, it does. Sometimes you just have to be willing to rebuild. Yeah, I enjoyed Planet Coaster a lot, and so I just kind of naturally assumed that I would love Planet Zoo as well. I don't know, there was something missing, and I don't know what it was. There was some element that kept bringing me back, and still keeps bringing me back to Planet Coaster time and time and time again, that Planet Zoo just doesn't seem to have. And I wish I knew what it was so that I could do something about it. Let's build this high school here. That is the high school, right? Yeah, that's the alternative high school. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to fit this in here, though. So I'll have to put it across the street. Don't exactly have pirate builds in the zoo. Maybe. I think, well, one thing I know for sure is I don't like those two characters that are constantly narrating in the beginning of the game. They got on my nerves really bad. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but they did. Like, oh my god, I wanted to strangle them both after about the second hour of playing that game. Ah, you just play sandbox. See, I wanted to learn the game, so I was playing through the career a lot. So yeah, I encountered them quite often. Just so obnoxious. Just finished farm in the Seamaster near the Noxethane. Yeah, the Noxethane, dude. Yeah, that's the way to go. Like, I don't know why anybody wouldn't go to Aatrox, get that really fast, call Drainja, and then just go Noxethane the whole way. So our healthcare out in this side of town is... Actually, all of our services out in this side of town are pretty slim, as they are over there. So we're going to have to expand our city services. So we're just going to do another little corner of city services right here, just to get that coverage. Just like that. That should take care of it. And then we need to do the same thing kind of down on this end. And then we'll also investigate and see how we're doing on postal coverage. Oh, could that fire station not go right there, really? That's sad. We're going to put that there. Because later the crematorium can fit there. And then how are we doing on our postal coverage? Not the best. So we will throw in one more post office down on this end. Even though this side of town is covered, this side can start picking up the slack. So I do want to draw in another district right here. I am already coloring outside of the lines. Oof. You would think it wouldn't be hard. It snaps the roads, but it's so difficult. And then I don't want to go into that other district, so we'll very carefully draw this line. That, and come back down, and I colored outside the lines again, and again, and again. So we will clean up my mistakes by just kind of backing it off and coming back down the road again. Hopefully, get a nice straight line this time. Does it matter that it's a nice straight line? No. Do I want it to be a nice straight line? Yes. There. And we'll grab a bigger circle to finish off the middle, just so it goes with... So we've got Cooper Park, High Heights, I love that, Emerson District, King Park, and Smith Square for our industrial area. So again, massive, massive demand for residential. So we're going to do that, but we're also going to put in just a few more pockets of commercial before we do. Like right there by the high school, so the kids can go, you know, stand outside and offer an adult $20 to buy them cigarettes and beer. Maybe I'll give you $20 if you buy me a six-pack. Not that I would have ever done anything like that in my youth. Actually, I didn't. I was a good little church boy when I was that age. What happened, right? It's like, what happened? So let's do this side first. It's weird that the zoning is all messed up. And then we're going to add in a few parks, because there's no park coverage over here. So let's do this small park up here. Let's drop him in all the way up in this corner. And then let's do another dog park back in this corner. And that should help cover over there too. Not quite. No, that should get those people. It's inside the circle of effect. Oh, it doesn't have power. Okay. So it won't help them until it has power. So let's speed up time and see if we can't get to this milestone of, what is it, 5,000, 6,000? 5,000. Where we'll get some new stuff. You can probably recycle more than you think. Just pay attention. Thank you for preaching at me about trash. Speaking of, we could probably use another recycling center. Water holding steady, power holding steady. We get new power options at 5,000 and then again at 10,000. I'd like to convert the city to geothermal and solar as soon as possible. Just because I like green energy. I think it's awesome. Let's go ahead and change the main road to that. There we go. Cool. I haven't zoned any of this just yet, so we're good. You will get power eventually. Don't worry. I know right now it sucks for you. There we go. If somebody builds a house right in here, you'll get power. Or this commercial could help you get power too. Yeah, man. I is gonna have a spliff. I is gonna have a spliff now and take it easy. It's legalized. Hashtag THC. Hashtag aim high. Look, it is your fault you built next to a park that has no power connection. You should have built your house over here. I'm not going to do anything about that. Build your house in a better spot next time. So our commercial need is creeping up a little bit. But we've got commercial complaining that they don't have enough workers as it is. So I don't really want to zone any more commercial because these places are all going to go abandoned if they don't get workers soon. Which we are getting quite a bit of residential building up. You can see it all, especially over here. They're building pretty quick. What a beautiful sunrise. Paradise on earth. Good for you. And at 5,000 residents, we're going to upgrade all these roads. We're going to do some biking paths. Like, I'm going to turn this whole line into biking paths all through here. And then we'll have at least one street that goes into each neighborhood. Like a loop that loops around with biking paths, and the rest of them will be the nice tree covered streets. Yeah, stocked pepper. Feeling better. All that water. Then I started off the stream and my stomach was just not feeling good. But somehow drinking all that water really helped. And I'm feeling much better. I haven't bothered doing like dedicated turn lanes yet like I normally do, because when I upgrade everything, it's going to reset on my turn lanes. So there's no point. A lot of people walking. Not a whole lot of people bicycling, but we're going to fix that with some good city planning. And then maybe at 10,000, we'll think about mass transit. Yeah, see, they say they want all this commercial, and yet there's not enough people to work in the commercial that we have. So I can't zone that, no matter how bad they say they want it. There we go, level 5. So that gets us all kinds of new stuff, which encourages biking, and that's why we're going to do some bike paths, because we also have 2-lane roads with bicycle lanes and 4-lane roads with bicycle lanes. So we're going to convert this into a bicycle pathway. So we want this one, and we're just going to do this whole stretch to bicycle lanes. And hopefully we can go down through here. We are going to lose some homes and businesses. Can't really be avoided. Can't go right there because our school is there, unfortunately. Maybe we let it end there and then finish that out like that. Doesn't want to let me do that. There we go. Now it will. Looks like we did lose some zoning there. Just one little square. 2 little squares. There we go. We lose zoning anywhere else when we did that upgrade? No. Just realized you can use the emote you made here. Yeah, you can use your own emotes in other channels. It's pretty cool. So, what I want to do is about every 3rd road, make it a bicycle path. And then have it loop around. You'll get it. you'll get the emotes down. It took me a few tries of resizing mine to figure out what really worked and what didn't. So we're gonna run that down here. And then this is gonna be the loop. So then we've got 1, 2. So we'll go 1, 2, and then we'll come back up with bicycle lanes. We do know at some point we will be continuing it down that direction, like this one will be our next one. So we'll do that, and then we'll bring this around as a bicycle lane. And then we just need to bring this up. And then let's see, let's have it connect like that. Cool. Then over here, I want to kind of do the same thing on this side. We'll have that come through here. And that comes perfectly right there. Look at that. That's excellent. And then it looks, I'm not sure, is this where the edge of this area is going to be? It does drop off pretty significantly there. But again, I think we could do some grading to deal with that. And continue our grid. Because see, it dips down here, but that looks fine. And there's other things we can do to fix these weird intersections as well. I think I'm okay with that. I did bring my bicycle path all the way out to over here, so maybe I should go ahead and do this, even though this is going to be fronting a major industry area. And then I am going to go ahead and make this a connection as well. Even though it's really close to that one, why not? And then here we're going to come this way. Oh, it doesn't want to go there. Well, it will. There we go. And we'll go back here so that it loops in 2 different places. And then for the rest of these roads that are in neighborhoods and commercial, we're going to do the 2-lane with trees. That helps land value ever so slightly. And it also helps with noise. Noise from traffic, noise from commercial, just overall noise. That is destroying some houses and some zoning, though. We're going to have to look into fixing that. And I normally just hold down the left mouse button and go crazy. But if I do that, I'm going to accidentally upgrade some of my bike paths. And I don't want to have to go through and redo what I just did. So we're doing them a little more methodically this time. And you can see occasionally when I upgrade these roads, people are happy about it. Because they like their tree-lined roads. The trees here will probably die because of the pollution from industry, but oh well. We'll go ahead and give them some anyway. But then back in here, we'll just do industry-style roads. They're cheaper for upkeep, and they look more like they belong in an industrial area. A little bit of weird audio lag. So let's see. Our bicycle lanes basically start here. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and make this section of this road bicycle friendly as well. No need to bring it on down to here because our bicycle lanes don't connect anywhere down here. Alright, so back to our 2-lane roads. Just gonna get this all finished before I think of anything else for the city. Which we've actually lost like 100 people since I've started upgrading roads. But it's probably because of the buildings that have been destroyed due to upgrading those roads. That one doesn't want to upgrade. Oh, there's a little section there. Oh, that's a bicycle road. My bad. There we go. Now it will upgrade. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and make this a bicycle path. For now. I think it'll probably stay that way. You know what, Streamlabs? You're being awful chatty. There we go. There and there. For now, that bicycle path doesn't go anywhere. It's alright, it will eventually. Some of these larger areas I can get away with holding down the left mouse button. Let's see a bicycle path that I missed. Just want to be careful I don't hit the bicycle lanes. I'm sure I will at some point, but I'm trying not to. Actually, I managed to get that whole area done without screwing it up. I'm so proud of myself. Let's do here with the trees as well. Just kind of saw that out of the corner of my eye. The nice thing about just holding down and clicking is it highlights in blue what you've already done, so you know you just need to keep going. There, that's all of that upgraded. Let's go ahead and give these guys the nice road as well. And then everything else back here in industry is going to get this rougher industrial looking road. It's cheaper to maintain. Which, again, if you were planning a real city, you wouldn't want to spend massive dollars on a road that's going to be traveled primarily by heavy trucks, because heavy trucks tear up the road. That's just barely outside of city limits, so I can't do anything with that one. Even with Anarchy on, I can't. Okay, cool. So that's all the roadways upgraded. Now I want to look at our entrance to the city. God, that is such a terrible interchange. We're going to have to fix that eventually. But for now, I want to see if I have my 2-lane highway yet. I do. I'd like to upgrade this to actual highway instead of just surface streets. That way we get a little bit better throughput. I don't want them doing that U-turn. I want them just going on through. And now we need to go through, since we've got all our roads upgraded, and put her in a dedicated turn lane so we can help traffic out a little bit. Basically, we want dedicated lefts with the other lane being straight on and right turns. Like that. That was easy. And then we want to go down this one and do the same. Don't need Anarchy on for this. Sometimes you just kind of gotta click it twice before it gets here. I'm still getting weird audio stutters. I don't really understand what's going on with that. And then down to this side as well. We want dedicated turn lanes just to help traffic flow. That one did the opposite of what I want. And all I'm doing is holding down Control and then left clicking with the Traffic Manager Lane Arrows tool. And it's able to just fix them for me. Which is kind of nice. And there. Don't want to go any farther down because we don't know what's going to be there yet. So cool. We have huge commercial need. Which is interesting because we've got this big corridor here that I would like to be commercial that people have yet to start rebuilding. So what I'm going to do is on all these places that there's not houses down through here, we're just going to dezone it. And then rezone it as commercial usage. And then that'll give us some little neighborhood shops every once in a while. I don't know that we quite have the population. Oops, I didn't need to tear down that house. Oh well. Anybody else abandoned? No. I don't know that we really have the population at the moment to support the commercial demand that they're asking for. Our unemployment's really low, so we don't have a whole lot of people. But we also don't have a whole lot of residential demand. So until we get that, it's a little difficult to try to deal with. Our education, elementary, both high schools doing fine. We don't yet have universities. What else did we get, though, when we hit Busy Town? We didn't get any new... No, we did get new services, and we got new power. So that's good. We do have mass transit available. Oh, we got all these cool, unique buildings. I like these. These are really awesome. Take care, Darsh. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Why is the game being laggy? Let's see. District. That's all one big district. That's all one district. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check out my district real quick. We have somebody sick over here. Why? Are you being polluted? Yeah, you kind of are on the edge of pollution there, aren't you? Alright, that's disappointing. So what we're going to do to counter that is get rid of that section of industrial. It's just a little too intense, and it's bleeding over more than 4 tiles than it usually does. And it's causing sick people. And we don't want sick people. We got a lot of traffic through here. Oh, there's a road that I missed. Looks like that is bicycling lanes. Nope, that's the tree one. It's just the trees are all dead. Because it's right next to industry. Alright, so let's take a look at what new policies we have. So we don't want schools out. We actually want to do the education boost when we get that at 7,500. We don't have any mass transit yet, so we don't really have anything here, but we do have city planning. And one of the things we have is encourage biking, and then another thing we can do for the problem we were just looking at, we can decrease the amount of land pollution, or pollution seeping into the ground nearby, thus leading to, you know, sick citizens, by turning on filtered industrial waste. It does cost us a little bit of money. 2 cents per zoned building that's in industrial, but I think it's worth it. I really do. So encouraging biking, what we should see real quick, like if we go here in, not that screen, city statistics, and go to cyclists. Before I turned that on, we had 204. So let's let this run for just a minute and see what we get. We should already start seeing more people on bikes, though, in these biking lanes. Yeah, we are. We're already seeing a lot of people suddenly biking because we've encouraged it. We've done a citywide initiative and an ad campaign said, hey, for your health, for the environment, ride your bike. Look, we've made these nice, safe bike lanes for you all throughout the city. And people are taking advantage of it, which is good. So we're going to let this run an entire month and then see how many cyclists we have. So when we get to March, actually mid-March, because we're towards the end of February right now, you can see that. Actually, you probably can't see it. It's covered by the pole. Trust me, it's February 23rd, 2025 right now in game. So we're going to let that tick by. Just kind of watch traffic, just kind of watch things upgrade. Let some good residential demand kick in here. I never knew biking's so much fun. Yay, there we go. Hashtag encourage biking. Nice. Let's see what they're saying about the industrial waste. How do the industrial waste filters work? Do they plug those in the waste pipes and that's it? I don't know. What a great city. I think I'm dreaming if I didn't know otherwise. Aw. I dug up a barrel full of glowing goo in my backyard. Who should I call? Well, we took care of that for you. That has been addressed. And those industries just aren't letting go. I de-zoned that and not a one of them, not a single one of them has gone. It's like, nah, we're holding out, man. Question is, now that I've turned that on, yeah, we're not getting as much pollution. I don't want to look at the new fire station, but thanks. This still needs to go, though. It just needs to go. So we're going to encourage them to vacate that land. And you can just see how polluted that land is. Look at it. It's just gross. It's like toxic purple grass. But that will quickly subside as it does. All right, it is mid-March. We had 205 cyclists. Look, that's where we were. Right there, 204.8078. I don't know how we have 10 thousandths of a person. And now we're at 323 just a month. We peaked, well, 323. It's not showing me what this number is. We peaked at 336.7693 people. Yeah, it does look like it. Oh, and we have power issues. Nice thing is, we have a new power plant. We have geothermal too. I really love geothermal power. Oh man. I really want geothermal. Will it fit like that? It would if I got rid of that road. And then I should be able to fit 2 of them in there. So we're going to pause the game. We're going to take out 2 of our power plants and put 2 of these in. Let's see what that does to our production. 200, cool. So that means we can decommission our other coal power plant as well. And we still have 160. And now we're actually using green energy and using an eco inland water treatment plant, which actually doesn't pollute all that badly. It's not as good as the ones we'll get later in the game. There is the eco advanced, and it basically doesn't pollute at all. The tiny amount. You can use just the regular water treatment plants, but they pollute a lot. So that's why I use the eco ones. They're just a lot more friendly to the environment. So what we can do is just go ahead and zone that in. Speaking of water, we're good. Power, we're solid. So, how's our pollution looking here? Has it gone away? Can I repurpose this land yet? Not quite yet. I can go ahead and put in... I don't want to look at the new firehouse. Game, leave me alone. I can go ahead and do that, but I can't quite yet get in the residential because they'll be sickened. It's going to take just a little while longer for that to go down. Anywhere else that's abandoned? No, we're doing all right with abandoned buildings. Oh, you know what else we got? You know what else you get for free with Twitch Prime? Our oil industry, I believe, unlocked. It did. So, create an industry area. Can do. We are going to create our first specialized industry right over here. I'm going to follow this road. So that's going to be like the edge of it. And then we're going to create our own road network for back in here. But I'm going to go ahead and just follow the borders of the city for now. There. And then I'm going to cheat just a little bit. You're like, no, Brandon, don't cheat. Yeah, I'm going to cheat just a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with our little tool that lets me add resources. And I want to make sure we have a lot of oil here in the whole thing. So that no matter where I choose to build my extractors, they can actually, you know, extract oil. That was a pretty small patch. I want to commit to it. I have no problem using mods, so we're doing this. Yes, it's cheaty, but also practical. So there, that's going to be the oil industry. But I don't want, you know, this being just a bunch of through roads to all these residential areas. I really want to be purposeful about where our access into the oil industry is. We're going to put our main oil industry headquarters right here in the corner. And that immediately gives us access to our small oil pump, oil sludge pyrolysis, and small crude oil tank. And I don't know why it keeps doing that. It really is disorienting every time it does. Yeah, I know to build an extractor. I know how to play the game. Leave me alone. So again, we want to think about access and where we want people coming in. And for some reason, my snap 2's on the road is gone. So we have this corridor right here that leads right down to our main road. So that would be one good place to bring people in. We are going to lose some nice looking rocks. But what I'm thinking is, yeah, that'd be a good place to have a road. And then maybe one more that comes in like right here and then just straight down to there. And then that can be, for the Garland drilling area, kind of our guideposts for where we're going to try to keep our oil industry confined. Keeping in mind that it makes a lot of noise and a lot of pollution. And I do mean a lot of both. We've got to be very careful about that because we do have residential just like right over here. In fact, I want to get rid of that and make this all commercial. Take care of some of this commercial demand here. Let's back this off and make this commercial. Like so. And we'll do that. And that. There and there, all commercial. So now we need to start thinking about how much of what we want. I always think about it from the idea of I want to be able to support all of my specialized industries and all of my unique factories. Even though I don't have any of them unlocked, these things can be a massive moneymaker for a city. But they all require the resources that are produced by the specialized industry. I've put together a spreadsheet that actually tells me, like, if I have X number of one thing, how many of the other thing do I need? And I always have it pre-filled, saying that I'm going to assume I'm going to build every one of those specialized factories, the unique factories. So with that, I can go through and kind of see a balance. We're not going to be able to get any offshore oil here, so the numbers I have currently plugged in for oil aren't going to work. But what I think I can do is adjust some other things here. Yeah, I know what I want to do. Okay, so we start off, we only have the small pumps. I'm not going to design this area out too well right now. I'm kind of just going to spam out a bunch of pumps, probably along this road here, or maybe along the back side. Yeah, let's go along the back. Just keep the noise and pollution down, plus it'll be easier to rip all this out later. And I'm just going to give myself a lot of these just as a place for people to come work. I know they don't have power. We're going to take care of that in just a second. And then in the end, I'm eventually going to have 3 of these. But before I think about putting these down, the oil sludge pyrolysis plant, which makes petroleum, I need a place to store all of that oil that I just started producing. So what I'm going to do is give myself a few oil tanks out here. Going to be careful that we're not... Yeah, we're going to get some noise pollution there. So what they can do is they can make a right-hand turn out of the oil pumps into the storage tanks and then make a bit of a trip around this way. So here we've got to be careful. We've got 2 lines. The inner ring is noise pollution. The outer ring is just actual pollution. How much waste will seep into the ground. So again, if we look, we can see we've got residential right there. We don't want to pollute that. So we want to be careful when we place these that we're not overlapping that. It looks like I can go all the way over to here and be fine and not impact any of our residential. So I'm going to go ahead and just put all 3 of those down for now. I know I'm going to want 3 in the end. And then we just need a place for all of that petroleum to go. So we put down a warehouse and we're good. On these, I'm going to just leave them unbalanced. For now, they might import the crude oil, but if they do, it won't last long because these guys are going to start cranking out oil. And we did get a power connection, it looks like, just barely through our storage tanks. So we're good to go there. So now that I know where I'm comfortable with my 3 connections, what I want to do is come through here, go back into the oil industry, grab our fence, and just make just a nice little fence line here, just like to separate this area out, you know, keep people from wandering in. Plus it just looks nice. I'm not going to be able to bring it all the way over to that because it's going to want to snap to over there. So how close can I get it? Right there. Like that. And then if I turn on anarchy, it might let me... If I turn off node snapping, will it ignore that? It really wants to jump up there. That's unfortunate. Well, then what we can do is just use move it and drag this to where it intersects with that fence. And then that looks better. There. So that's all fenced off. We also won't be able to zone anything or place anything along those roads. But it just kind of, you know, sets that apart as the oil industry owns this land. Granted, you know, do you really want to go sit outside and eat donuts overlooking an oil park? Not really, but, you know, what are you going to do? So, huge, huge, huge residential demand. So let's do some more zoning. And then we'll also look at our educational needs, make sure we're keeping up. And then we'll also start thinking about mass transit because we do have some pretty big areas. Look at that. That thing's already reached level 2. Just by spamming out all of those dudes, it's producing so much stuff that it's not going to take long to get that upgraded. I want to check my pollution over here. Yeah. Looks like my ground pollution's gone, so we can go ahead and fill that in. And then, are you guys getting enough workers? Surprisingly, yeah. Let's turn on some good policies. By turning on improved logistics, our extractors and processors are more efficient by 20%, though it does cause their cost to go up. Worker safety, I'm not worried about because our health isn't all that bad. It's just a perk to try to get people to come up here. I can increase our total output of everything in the industry area, but it also adds another 10% cost to it. But in the end, you get that right back because you make it back here. So we need 200 workers to get to level 3. We'll get our production of 1,500, no problem. We have 351 spots that people can work in, so we may just leave this to run and see what happens. If we get way past this goal and we still haven't gotten enough workers, well, then we'll reevaluate. Right now, there's not a whole lot of unemployment, and because of that, we're also not going to get a whole lot of people coming over here to work. They will prefer to work elsewhere in the city. So, what do we have for education? We're good on high school. We're good on our elementary schools. So I think I'd like to go ahead and do some grading over here. Just to... not really grading, just more of smoothing this out to prepare it for future development. And I want to be pretty aggressive with this here. Just to try to get this, again, not flat, but not as extreme as it is right now. So that we've got room for development. Because right now it just dips down and then it raises back up. So even though this is outside of the map, I'm going to go ahead and work on it because it's going to allow me to work inside city limits as well. I pretty much want to get it to where our elevation and topography lines are really faint, because that means it's a very small change in elevation. But I also want to be respectful of the coast. Like, I'm not happy that I did that. I didn't mean that. This section going to be a bit more difficult as it comes down off of this road. What I could try doing, and I'm terrible with this tool. Okay, you click your low spot, and we're going to bring our brush size down for this. You click your low spot, you right click it, and then you go to your high spot. Yeah, that's is that working? Actually, it is. Yeah, and then you go to your high spot, and what you do is you wind up building a nice, gentle slope down. Unfortunately, my low spot is not consistent, so I'm going to have to keep changing where that low spot is. We don't want to go that far. I try to bring it down to areas that are that low. Okay, something happened and went wrong there. I don't know what exactly. And it's suddenly not doing what I thought it should do. Let's undo some of that. There we go. Now let's soften that out and see if we're not in better shape. I'm not really good with the slope terrain tool. I need to practice with it more, probably watch some more videos on it. What we could do to help us out up here is go level terrain and just level a big portion of this. Which you may be thinking I've lost my mind. While that might be true, there is method to this madness right now. See, then when we come back in and soften, now we have a bigger area to work with to really start spreading these lines out and make them not as harsh. So we can work this line back up the hill. And it just takes time and patience when you're doing a big area. Which is why I don't often get into too much terraforming. Because it just takes a lot of time. But I think in this case, just to make sure that our neighborhoods don't look weird, and to maximize the land that we can build on, I think it's worth it. I really do. What do you guys think? Like, I think we're doing other stuff right now, Brandon. Quit asking us to stop and type in chat. Sorry, I won't do that anymore. It's always weird when like I have a decent number of viewers, but nobody talking in chat. I'm always like, have they all fallen asleep? Or are they just all playing other games? And I'm always worried that they've fallen asleep. It's just like, great, I have lulled my audience into a coma. I think it's funny to hear you not terraforming much after all the Astroneer time. Yeah. City Skylines, it takes a lot longer, as you can see. I mean, I've got the brush strength. You're listening while typing up D&D notes. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that's right. Valheim had a big update, including allowing... Well, I don't want to spoil it. Have you got the thing that lets you remove items yet? Have you seen it? If not, I don't want to ruin it. But I read about it. It sounds freaking awesome. This takes so long. We're getting there. Not yet. Seen it, but started the new fresh save. I won't say anything about it then. I really don't like spoiling things for people. Yeah, I need to play the new update for Valheim. You know, when I was making my schedule, I don't know why I didn't include Valheim. I knew the update was coming out today. I just completely forgot about Valheim. And I forgot about Red Dead Redemption 2. Because we finally got that to where we can stream it again. And, I haven't played it since. And I want to, because I love that game. It's so good. It's such a beautiful story. So what we may wind up having over here is just some really funky shaped... Yeah, I know. Leave me alone about all these buildings. Can I not turn that off? Is it not a thing that I can just turn off? Hide far away, hide. Park industry, hide level up reports, hide academic year reports. It just don't auto open. Chirper. Miscellaneous. No. Audio. No, it's probably audio. Seriously, I can't turn off that annoying constant thing. I need Fahrenheit, so I know what the temperature really is. Pause the game. Show in-game guide pop-ups. Thank God there's something in there. There! Peace and quiet. Hydrate! But no, you guys play your games. Do your notes. All that. I will continue yammering into the microphone. Don't worry. However, in 27 minutes, I expect all of you to stop what you're doing and play some marbles on stream. I'm just saying, this is the give and take portion of the stream. I'll give you 3.5 hours of not asking you to chat, but damn it when we play marbles. Oh man, I keep losing my ability to node snap. Just keeps turning itself off. Deal, cool, good. Got ourselves a deal. I can't believe I've gone this entire game and haven't bought any more. Oh my God, we are making $13,000 a week. And yeah, it says it's not coming from industry, but it's coming from industry. We're already up to level 3. We're gonna need 400 workers. We have room for 401. So we will probably need to expand a little bit here. Plus we can make a new thing now. We have the ability to make plastics. Let's go to these guys here. Petrochemical plant. I want a lot of these as well, so I'm just gonna... Ooh, God. This pollution is... We're gonna need to expand this way. I don't think it's gonna really be able to go up here. Maybe for storage can go up there. But it's like storage just is noise. But man, these guys pollute like crazy. Marbles on stream's easy. We'll teach you. Don't worry. So let's see. This is the small oil rig. I don't want any of those. Large oil pump. I do want eventually want to have 4 of these, so I'm just gonna put them in. And then to deal with the fact that those suckers pollute so much, what I'm going to do is build myself another little road. This is temporary. All my industry areas when I first build them are always just temporary. And then I go back and I tear the whole thing down and then start over. Which I know sounds like insanity. But it's not, because I've got very specific things I want to do. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I've got very specific things that I want to do with each industry area, and you know it's all tied to how many different building I need, or how many different types of each building I need. So those buildings aren't available to me when I first start building. So I have to let it get to a level 5, and then I can go back through and delete everything and put in exactly what I need. So I think I will go ahead and buy my next tile, because we know we're going to need that to avoid the pollution. And I've got another one available. Let's go there, and then that's all I have until our next goal. Which is at 7,500. We do get another area. We also get campus areas, which is kind of nice. And then we get some really good policies. Education boost is a nice one. We get some tax relief areas, which like I may employ some of the tax relief like over here for these people who live close to the industry. It's like, thank you for living over here. Wow, we have a lot of traffic. It's fine. It's just because I built all these at once. You don't really ever want to just go bam, 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 and plop those down, because then you get this problem. They all want to send their trucks out at the exact same time. What is your problem? No resources selected. You're right. I did forget to select plastics on you. There you go. All right, so back to our need for expansion. Let's see. So we've gone 1, 2. So every third road we're doing? Yeah, every third road we're doing bicycle lanes. So we will continue that trend, and it looks like I kind of screwed it up here. Here I should be able to get away with going my 15. So it's 400, 800 to 600. My price has changed, so I had to look it up. So then 1, 2, 3, we won't get 3, so these will be treesy roads, except for along the back. I like saying treesy roads. I don't know why. It's just fun. I shouldn't have made that. There and there. Treesy. Yeah, treesy. Something about it. It's just a very satisfying thing to say. Treesy roads. Okay, so here I kind of want to bring this down and around and follow this topography. So let's do that. Like so. You know what? I think I'm okay with it going straight out like that for a minute. And then I want to bring that up at a 90. Like that. And this will give us like... Oh, did it really? Oh, I want that. I haven't really checked it out enough, but the concept sounds hilarious. What cities will beavers build when all of humanity's gone? It just sounds so good. I've got to check it out. I don't want to build that road, huh? Where do I want to do this? And go up there and then just have that be an area. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then I also have that be an open area too. It'll be fine. Let's upgrade this into a bicycle path so they come off this bicycle path and down the rest of the bicycle path. We need to fix that. There we go. And then the rest of these just need to be treesy roads, and I can get out of this view. Treesy road, treesy road, treesy road. And then bicycle path road, actually, because that's what's going back here. Once again, we have commercial buildings that are going out of business because they have no workers anymore. Nope, we're good. How are you doing? 397 out of 400, so we're almost to our next goals. What did I think of Heaven's Vault? Will we see you stream it again? Yes. I enjoyed it a lot. It definitely made me think. I liked this. Whoa. I liked the smartass robot. And so, yes, we will see more of Heaven's Vault. I had a good time with that. I'm thinking that, like, we'll do, like, the grid out to here and then have a nice big city park right here. I think that'd be a great place. Like, I'm gonna probably put, like, the college here and then wrap the city park around the college. I think that'd be kind of nice. So that's all the freaking commercial I'm giving you because this town can't support the commercial we have. Oh, I did not check my water pipes. Oops. I hate to do this since it's not under a road and water pipes belong under roads, but I kind of have to. And up here, I need to turn off all my snap 2s. So thankfully, we've only had the one disaster tonight. It hasn't done anything with that earthquake. And the city was just 2 years old. Of course, I say that, and she'll chime in any second now. But for now, we're good. So at 7,500 people, we're going to get some really cool new city policies. These don't come until 10,000 though, so unfortunately we're not going to see the really, really cool ones. But we will get our education boost because we'll also get our first university. And I'm just going to use the pre-built one for now. Elementary school is keeping up, but I would like to have another one over here just because we're so far away from the other one. So we're going to build one there, and we're going to give it its playground because I am a creature of habit. I'm really not. It's just when I play video games. Like, I've learned what works. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I really enjoyed Heaven's Vault. It's a good puzzle game that doesn't break my brain as bad as The Outer Wilds. I really want to finish The Outer Wilds. I do not think I'm going to be able to do it on stream. Because I miss tiny little things. And I've gone and watched a couple people play it up to the point that I got to. And they were like, I never even noticed that. Because I would stop and look at chat. I'd take my eyes off the screen for just a second to check chat and then come back. I missed little things. And it was making it really hard to keep up with what I needed to be doing in the game. So sadly, I don't think Outer Wilds is ever going to be streamed again. I might be able to do a Let's Play on it on YouTube. It is getting a DLC, believe it or not, after all these years. So maybe when it gets its DLC, I might do it. Viborg, what's up? Is Beaver City Builder. I thought it looked cool, but I don't know. You know, I wasn't sure. All right, so cool. Education boost is one that we want. What else do we have? We have... That's probably it for now, honestly. You know, I downloaded the demo and then never played the damn thing, and then I uninstalled it because I needed space. So, do we want to use the Modern Technology Institute, which only holds 14 or 4,000 people, and it looks really cool. There's a way for me to turn this off. This district overlay. No. That, no. One of these lets me turn this off. Let's just do that. So this one with the big globe, remember we're gonna build like a classic style city park all around it. Like pretty much taking up a lot of this land. Or maybe it'll take up a lot of that land. Maybe I need to finish this grid first. Yeah, I need to finish this grid first. This is relatively flat, so we can just finish this out. It's beavers and city building. What could be bad? Well, I mean, like, the game mechanics could be crap. I don't know, you know, because I haven't played it. And I haven't seen anybody play it. That's that one. It'll take a minute. Let's build it. No, I don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way. There. So, wait, 1,200. What? 600, so 900 should be halfway, so I screwed this up. 10. Timberborn. Yeah, I was reading about it just today on PC Gamer. They reminded me that it came out today. So here and here we will connect over to the road as best we can. Maybe not there, actually. Maybe somewhere else. Is it on sale too? So I'll leave that as just kind of a funky thing, but maybe we'll put a connection here. Because we need another connection here. And maybe we won't have this road. There we go. Yeah. 10% off on Steam? Awesome. Well, if that's a game that interests you, you should probably pick it up, because it seems like it'd be adorable. Oh, I screwed up here. I didn't mark my block. So 900, there we go. So then that should be 900. Yep. Nope, not building this side, Brandon, remember? Jesus, pay attention. And then I think I want to do this as like a curved road here, and then upgrade this to a bike path. So that can be like, they can get down here or then go over there or wherever they want to go. Is this a bike path road? It is not, so we need to fix that. And back to there. Cool. Now that I have an idea of where this is going to go, we can do the school. So back to the question of which one we want here. We could do just this big, very modern architecture style, or we could do also a big modern architecture style. I kind of like this one. It just has a bit more presence to it. And now we have a way to service university students. Well, not service them, but you know. Okay, why do I keep looking at the clouds every once in a while when I click a button like that? Smooth this out a little bit. Let's fix this terrain. It's way too small. It's smooth, right? No, it's way too big. Let's bring our brush strength down. Let's soften it as well. Actually, we want the brush strength up, but we want softer edge. Oh my god, I have the hiccups so bad. Why are you not clearing that last little bit? Let's level it. There, beautiful. Yeah, I know you don't have power and you don't have water. Oh my god, why do college students complain about everything? There. Shut up. There, note's done. Cool. Just in time. You've got 10 minutes before we start. So what we're going to do in here is paint park area. And we're going to have our first city park that people can bicycle to. And it just happens to surround the university. The university that will eventually get torn down because I will build campus areas. But for now, it is the anchor of our city park. And later we'll just replace it with a unique building. So we need entrances for our city park. So we're going to do the main gate. There's physical proof that you are not wired right. Do tell. We're going to do a main gate. 2 squares to either side of this. Not a main gate, but just a gate. And then we're going to have another gate like here. Another gate like there. And then another gate like there. Kind of close to intersections, but not right on them always. And then we're just going to run a path that connects all this. Just kind of willy-nilly style here. This is going to come back in here, kind of sweep around, come back here, and then like that. And then these are going to come straight in, but this is going to come like that. Actually, no, they're not. They're going to go straight for a minute. Like, let's go 120 on each of them. Actually, this one could go straight. This one, I want it to kind of go like over that way, so it's a bit of a shortcut for these people. That'll work. And then we just need to start putting buildings in here. So what I want is right here on the edge. First of all, before I do that, I want to fence this all in. Oh, that's terrible. It's hideous. Why would I do that? Maybe not all of it, though. Maybe I want to leave some of this so I can put some residential in the park. There's a spot right inside your right ear that makes you hiccup every time it's touched. Oh, that sounds like a short circuit to me, all right. And it frequently itches, so you have to touch it, and then you hiccup. Oh, nice. Nice. I love that. Well, at least it's not what my right ear always does, and permanently rings. And I won't tell you for how many years I have been dealing with tinnitus. It would depress you. But it's a lot. It never stops ringing. Ever. Ever. We'll probably eventually have some mass transit right there. And there is nothing any doctor has ever been able to do about it. Other than to say, sorry, it sucks for you. Nothing we can do about it. You don't want her to have that info? She'll touch it, make you hiccup. Ah, cute. See, I think I'll leave like this back section here to where I can do some residential in there, because that will be some high dollar living inside the park. But not in these other areas here. I like that. So we need amenities in the park, or else it will never upgrade. I'm going to turn that back off. I want a plaza right here, but I don't want to tear down my fence. Just one. There we go. One little pixel next to it. Same on this side, just for a little bit of symmetry. And what we're doing is making just kind of a university campus without using university stuff. So we want to go into policies. We want to do an advertisement campaign, but we don't want to do main park. It's the only park in town. There's no need to do it. So the only other thing we have are some cafes. So we will do like cafe. We will do an info booth. Come on. you will fit somewhere that you won't tear both of those down, yeah. And then we'll do some park restrooms. So, you know, all the creepy people in town have a place to go, just for a hookup. That was wrong, wasn't it? I guess we'll go ahead and just follow all the way out here, and you're just gonna have to complain about not having power for a while. Actually, no, we can deal with that. Let's just zone this. Let's see if they build houses. Now, we do have high density, so I'm thinking that the next time we play, we'll probably start rezoning some of this. We've still got a huge demand for workers. But now it's not enough educated workers because, sadly, in this game, it immediately sees that you can have highly educated people. So they immediately open up the highly educated jobs, not giving the game long enough to send people to college. Well, we've got 2,000 available, only 300 enrolled. It tells me we definitely need to work on our transportation, which is unfortunate. What is also unfortunate is that I am not charging maximum money for this park. There we go. We should get a lot of people walking through here to go to this school. The numbers are increasing slowly but surely. What else did we get? Taxation policies, campus areas, IT, leisure specialization, education boost. We already did all those, though. And then high density stuff, grade school, metros. I don't know that I want to do a metro, but we could maybe start thinking about some bus service, since clearly, you know, 2,000 people are having trouble finding their way over here to the university. High school capacity, good. Elementary school capacity, fantastic. And we're just going to have to deal with these businesses bitching about the lack of educated employees. So when we made our policy earlier for bikers, not bikers, but cyclists, we were getting 147. We're now getting 419. So yeah, the city's grown, but we've also definitely done good, or done well, with our encouraged biking.
I gladly watch a minute of that every time.
That's a name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Genor du Tropique. Hi, thank you for following. What's up? I do like that there's a bit of a slope on this, but what I really need to go through is fix how they're flat. I need to just go every single intersection and slope them. We've got bicycling down that back bit, out this way, though there's nowhere to go at the moment. We still don't have power over here, but that's only because they haven't built a connection yet. We have plenty. Oh, we are kind of low in the city though too, so we may think about another bunch of, or at least one more. What's it called? Geothermal power plant. My brain's just like, nope, not helping. I refuse. Not gonna give you the answer. Oh my god. Garbage processing. A little low. We can do with none of those. Water, getting close. Let's go ahead and add in another water tower. When do we get the big one? Oh, not until 16,000. Oof. That sucks. And then sewage is also a bit low, so we will be proactive about that. Throw in yet another sewage treatment plant. Get it connected to this maze of pipes. Look at that. They're all back to back. They look so lovely being side by side. Just one big poop processing factory. That's what they are. These guys, because they really bring down land value. If you would have waited and given people a chance to get a college education before suddenly saying, oh, we require that 10% of our workforce, why can't I English tonight? Workforce be college educated. Maybe then you wouldn't have gone out of business, morons. Our cemetery full. Why are we having death waves? No, cemetery is only 23% full. When do we get... Ooh, not till 16,000 do we get crematoriums. We've got dudes over here complaining about not enough places to sell their stuff. That's fair, because we really don't have that much oil storage, so... 500,000, 400,000, 600,000, and 300,000. Let's just plop down a couple of these big boys for now. Just finished the farm event a second time. Nice. There we go. They'll fill those up in no time at all. How are we doing on plastics? Why are we not making any plastics? Did I really build pumps and not... Oh my god, I'm a moron. This was not what I meant to build. The petrochemical plant. Oh god, that's huge. Wait, no. Oil sludge, petrochemical, waste oil refining plant. No, because it also makes petroleum. Petrochemical makes plastic. I don't know, this is so big. There. You will eventually get petroleum, don't worry. There's massive tanks full of it everywhere. Alright, we do have some people complaining about garbage pickup, huh? Is it just because you exist on in a place that there's not a road anymore? Yes. There you go. Bye. See you later. Garbage truck can't get to you. Same for you. Get out. And you guys that are smaller, get out as well. That way we can make room for a bigger building. Just the reality of it. Get out. I want a big building. Cool. Not enough workers. What does our unemployment look like? Why is that not going away? 5%. And of course we do have a huge residential demand still. Oof. I want to get the city in a good state before we switch to marbles. But that might not be a thing I can do. It's really wanting me to switch to high density is the thing, and I don't want to. What we're going to do is stopgap. That's a really big block. Actually, I do not want to build residential along the main drag like that. I wouldn't want to live there. I used to live along the main drag. It sucked. Traffic noise 24 hours a day. So, how are you doing? You're actually getting visitors. Yeah, last year the Boo event was just such pain. Just a slog. That and, you know, not having to dig helps a lot as well. That was a pain to manage. Why do we have a freaking death wave? We have good health care. Don't we? Yes, we have good health care. No pollution. we've got, there's 10 hearses, so that's like, they can each hold 5 people, so I don't get it. I really don't get it. I do get that I really like that university, though. Maybe we should have done high density out here. It probably would have looked cool. High density surrounding this park. Make it like a Central Park thing. And then once this thing, we've got it all filled out, we'll go through and add a lot of trees and all that. So 800 people have managed to make it to school out here. That's pathetic. We're going to have to get some mass transit. But it's not going to happen tonight. We're just going to have to kind of leave the town struggling a little bit. We're 2,000 people away from our next milestone, and these 4 cause the city to go bing to life and make tons of money. Though I may selectively apply them next time. However, right now, it is time. It is time for Marbles on Stream. You want to play Marbles on Stream tonight? Because when we get to the final track in 24 minutes from now, which is Curvy Complex, which is a boost track, you could possibly be entered to win a t-shirt. We are keeping track of the best times throughout the week in Marbles on Stream. We've got 3 more days. Currently, J-Bose holds the record with 2 minutes, 4.613 seconds. If anyone can beat him, they'll become the new t-shirt winner. Right now, it's his. So it's literally in his hands, but he's holding it out saying, here, take it from me. So, and he's asleep right now, most likely. So, yeah. You could definitely snatch it from him if you can get a better time. I know you just did it, but I'm going to do it too. Wonder if we should do a marbles roll on Discord so we can ping people when it's time to play marbles. As usual, City Skylines is taking forever to shut down. It's a thing it does. We should make a carrot DLC. I think they're done with DLCs for City Skylines. I think they're working on what's next. Windows updates. I really think they're working because we've gone over a year now without a DLC, and those things used to come out like clockwork every 6 months. The only thing they did was one small. Thank you, Strange, for both the title and the game. I appreciate that, man. I was just about to click it, and then I looked in chat and saw that you had done it. Thank you. Yeah, I think they're working on the next City Skylines. I don't think we're going to see more DLC for this one. Maybe a few more creator packs like we have seen. But I can't imagine that they've gone this long without a DLC if they're going to keep doing DLC. The Red Bull Challenge was awesome. Yeah, I watched parts of it. It was pretty cool. I like to see them, do new things with games. So we're going to start off with the boost tracks to let you get a little bit of practice. We're going to start off with Straight Clean. So, exclamation point play in chat. And they did change these. I thought I was seeing things. This one's the same. But the other 2 have changed. Wow, who was that flashing in with a big fancy ball? It's by a long shot. Ooh. You're a rolling skull helmet thing that's on fire. Hi, Ghost Rider. What's up, by a long shot? How you doing, buddy? I like how Marbles always brings the lurkers out. Makes me happy. But we've only got 5 people. We can do better than that. So exclamation point. Play in chat. And this is a boost track. So once the race has begun, you will type exclamation point boost, followed by a space. And then a number between 1 and 650. You can go higher than 650, but they'll ignore your command. So, you know, just saying. So we've got 9 viewers. We've got 6 racers. I'm going to give anybody out there that's lurking just 10 more seconds to type !play into chat. VBorg just joining in. And then we're going to get started. We're going to do the 2 straight boost tracks, a couple just random tracks, and then we'll come back and end out the night on Curvy Complex, which is a boost track and is fun. And I like to laugh when people die. It's hilarious. All right, here we go. If you're wanting to play, you do have the countdown timer to still get in. Of course, the stream delay, you never know. All right, long shot. Thank you. Thank you so much. 5 gift subs going out to $99, Sparky's 50, Gamma Med, Benchin Finchin, and Aben. Very cool. Thank you. And that gets us that much closer. Oh, God, I can't see anybody. That gets us that much closer to our next milestone for a giveaway. In fact, we are now, what, 16 subscriptions away from another t-shirt giveaway. We've got 2 more days left on the subathon after tonight. And we're doing t-shirt giveaways not only for every 25 subs. Oh, wait, Asking Bard's in the lead. Every 25 subs, Strange back in the lead. And we're also doing for any like notable donations, like big donations, big bit cheers, big numbers of gift subs. By a long shot, not having it, taking the lead. And then we're also doing t-shirt giveaway for whoever does best in marbles throughout the week. So lots of different ways. And if the channel can hit 1,000 followers, we'll do one. I doubt it'll happen. But I figured we'd set a really big stretch goal. A lot of people doing some safe boosts back there, not wanting to get too much speed to overshoot the finish. Not enough to catch up to By a Long Shot's Flaming Ball, though I don't know. Oh, Strange closed the gap, but it wasn't enough to get it done. Worf! Worf! Asking Bard just shoving his way through, but went too fast and managed to go past. Strange getting it done. By a Long Shot in second. VBorg just chilling. VBorg, I think that's the first time I've ever actually looked at your avatar, and that is that's quite the avatar. You think you hit him? Maybe. If you did, oh well, it's the risk of the track. Good job, Strange, man. But look at that. By a Long Shot, only had not even a whole half a second behind you. So, not too shabby, if you ask me. All right, we're going to do straight complex, which is a slightly more complicated boost track. Where are we? See, this one changed. This one used to have a spiral at the top, and now it's just straight like the other one. So, !play in chat. You guys know what to do. Oh, I love that animation when your ball appears. Just the flashing death. So cool. That is amazing. Oh, I just noticed this track's evil. Like, it has these little things that can keep you up top, or if they're not there, you can get to the bottom. Ooh, that's just mean. All right, guys, I'm going to give you 20 more seconds. !play in chat if you want to get in on the race. You spent way too much time with some MLS streamers, so I had to gear up. Gotcha. Man, I really want to get some stuff. Hi, Gina. I just don't want to spend money on it. But I'll tell you what, if System Era ever puts the marbles, like partners with these guys and gets the Astroneer marbles in the game, I'll buy one. I'll buy all 3. Oh, we need a Bubble Suit marble. Just Bubbles' head as a marble. How awesome would that be? Everybody just kind of taking their time. You can boost on this area, but it doesn't always pay off. Looks like it did pay off by a long shot, though. He's down there in first, but it won't let me click on him. I think Simon first. It's not true. It's definitely by a long shot. It'll figure it out here in a minute. There we go. By a long shot in the lead, but immediately getting held up by one of the obstacles. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Big ouch, man. Strange pulling away from the rest of the crowd. Asking Bard catching up to him. Strange getting a little bit of a boost to recover. Oh, hit a golf tee. Asking Bard into a big lead, but also boosted on a hill and is dead. Very dead. What's MOS? MOS streamers. What's that mean, MOS? I don't know what that means. Marbles on stream. Play with some big marbles on stream. Sometimes you just need to engage the brain a little bit more. Yeah. Oh man, Strange keeps getting slowed down. Oh, Gina going for a big boost. No! Just barely missed that landing. Oh no. Oh, but if you had done that. Oh, somebody else going for a big boost. Who was that? Viborg. See you later, Viborg. By long shot. Back into the lead. There's only 4 racers left. By a long shot. Takes it home. Strange. Coasted into second place. Orf is playing Valheim, so he, can only boost now and then. I understand. Though we did make a pact earlier. Viborg's just going to keep boosting even though he's dead. He's like, maybe I can boost myself back to life. Worf finishing out the podium, and I'm just chilling, hanging out. There we go. Well done. Solid victory on that one. All right, so let's go do just a couple normal tracks. And then we'll come back to the final boost track in about 10 minutes. So, Love is in the Air. Apparently a Valentine's Day themed track where Warfrat apparently is our most loving person. Because he has... Wow, that is... Yeah, that's something. The end looks a bit suggestive. The rest of it, though, that's just something. Not going to say what that looks like, but come on. Exclamation point play in chat. Give you guys about 20 more seconds. Stream delay versus chat. Yeah, I know. Go, man. You gotta go low latency mode when you're playing Marbles on stream. We've got 7 racers in. I don't know how many we had last time. I think it was 7. But we're going to hit the start button. If you manage to get in before it ends, well, good. Awesome. If not, I'm sorry. And we're off. Can somebody beat Worf's time? We'll see. By a long shot into an early lead. Is he going to pull another victory out? Oh, got slowed down by a golf tee. I don't know what else to call those things. They look just like golf tees, so I call them golf tees. This is not a boost track, but, it's nice to think. Oh, Worf's Ghost Ball sneaking into the lead. Oh, dear Lord, we've gone into a Twizzler. Viborg. Nope, by a long shot, still in the lead. Warfrat's Ghost Ball kind of had... So Worf is kind of racing against himself as well. Yeah, it's just regular track, not a boost track. Viborg opening up a big, big lead. Whoa, but that cost him a lot of time. Is by a long shot going to be able to steal it back? Oof. Oof. Strange into the lead. Look at him go. He's hustling. Oh, but the paths diverge. Interesting. Very interesting. Strange falling through a big giant heart. Still holding the lead. Oh, big boost coming. Oh, and he goes off to the side to his doom. Worf gets it done. Kind of want to see what everybody else does here. So let's go back to me and watch forward and see who else doesn't make the jump. Oh, it looks like everybody's getting it done. Yeah, it looks like everybody managed to get it done. Gina up here in the lead, apparently. Yep, Ginapedia. Our new leader. Wait, where'd Strange go? Oh, Strange is dead. That's right. Strange didn't get the jump done. I remember something that happened 30 seconds ago. Totally. You see the Dune song? I think you should. Boom. Shortcut. Nice. I think it's a shortcut. I'm pretty sure it was a shortcut. Well, I guess you have to go there regardless. Never mind. Oh, Gina's ball changes colors. Just fancy. Oh, that's just rude. That's just rude to have golf tees at the end. Gina taking the win by a long shot in second. Asking Bard in third. Yes. No. Yes. V Morgan fourth. Fourth and fifth. And I'm just chilling. I'll be there in a minute. I'm in no hurry. Clearly. And the nerd has finished. All right, let's do another random track. Oh, I like this one. Well, they changed it a bit. I dig it. Exclamation point play in chat. My voice is starting to go from 7 days in a row of streaming. I like this one because instead of having to funnel around forever, they've got a big block there that just kind of funnels us towards the drop. So we don't have to spend forever just circling the drain. Makes it kind of nice. So we've got 6 racers in. I'm going to give you, once again, about 20 seconds. Exclamation point play to join in the race. Rigged? Well, it's rigged for everybody. Does that make it rigged if everybody gets an advantage from it? How do I buy special marbles for subscribers? I just noticed that just after all these months of playing it. There's this over here. I don't really know. All right, we got Vborg again. I think that's everybody that's been racing. Let's go. Off. Strange has an early start, but I think the rest of us are going to be able to get more speed. It's hard to tell. Oh, I'm the first one down. Nice. Just leading the way, showing you all how it's done. Oh, and holding that lead through that first bend. Just barely, though. Never mind. Couldn't hold on to it. And Worf into the lead. Excuse me. I guess we haven't done this one since they updated it because we don't have a community record on this. Wait, what? Who's? No, that's not. Clearly not the leader. We'll say it's Gina. Pretend. There we go. Now it knows. Now it knows. By the way, Gina posted the funniest thing in our Astroneer channel on the Vainglorious Discord earlier. You're part of the Vainglorious Discord server. Just mosey over there and look for a post, rather long one, about that much screen real estate from Gina. It made me laugh. I was out to lunch with my mom when we came through. Vborg, ticket to win. And it gave me a good chuckle. I showed it to my mom. She didn't understand it. Man, everybody's moving in so fast, I can't get back to somebody else. Warfrat's going to take 5th place by a long shot, coming in 6th. And Asking Bard, bringing up 7th. All right, we're going to do one more regular track. And then we're going to do our final boost track of the evening, which is the one that gives you a chance to possibly get a free t-shirt. So exclamation point play in chat. Let's go. Rivs, what's up? Dude, that is just so cool. it's just so freaking awesome. Those Gina's. Gina with her unicorn little floaty. It's just so cute. Did you make it in time for a sneaky race? You did. All right, guys, 20 more seconds and we're going to start this thing off. So exclamation point play. Who we got? We've got me, Gina, Rivs, By a Long Shot, and Strange. So now Warfrat joining in as well. So if I did not read your name off, you're not in. There's Viborg. We've got 8 racers. We've got 10 viewers. 20 seconds is now up. So I'm hitting the big orangish reddish button. This is our final normal race for the evening, and then we're gonna do Curvy Complex and see if somebody can beat J-Bo's time. And we're off, and it's kind of hard to see everybody because we're underneath a thing, but whatever. We can pretend that we can see. There we go. We got some leaders. Gina. Wow, Gina really far ahead. Sparing Donkey holds the record on this course. Kind of impressive. Let's see if Gina can just absolutely destroy that record. Or any of you for that matter. And down she goes. I like that her little floaty always orients itself to face forward. It's adorable. Look at it go. She's got the speed, boy. I like the texture on this track. It's very nice. There's everybody else, man. You are miles ahead, Gina. Holy cow. You think something's wrong with your Twitch window? Is it not twitching? I guess that was such a weird name for a website, Twitch. It never lasts. I don't know. That's just a ghost ball. That's not a real ball. That's just Donkey's record holder. Ooh, that looked dangerous. I thought you were going to fall through there. Apparently there's something to protect you. I don't know, Gina. You're holding this lead pretty solid. This is where it can go wrong. But you got through there really well. Nobody else so far has gotten on the shorter path. So you might get it. I am closing in on you, though. I'm determined to try to give you a run for your money. Colton's your mortal enemy. Ooh, apparently so are bouncy red things. Ooh. Oh, into the tumble cycle. Oh, I got hit hard. Who's going to drop first? I did. Oh, Gina's like, no. Get back here. Riv's trying to make a play for third. Actually, he is making a play for third. Oh, we went 2 different directions. This is going to be close. Who's going to get it? Yes. I take the win. Gina in second. By a long shot coming in for third. Rivs in fourth place. Viborg chilling back here in fifth. Worf, Bard, and Strange. Is Strange stuck? Is Strange moving? Yeah, Strange is moving. Viborg taking fifth. You know what? Normally a lot of people die on this track, but not tonight. Everybody got really lucky. The lucky 8. That is us. That is now our names. Just the 8 of us. And Strange across the line. All right, guys. You ready for it?
I got him.
Cryptic Nightmares. Thank you so much for the raid. Last plane. Oh, Marbles on stream. Awesome. We are heading into our final track of the night. So you came in for one more race, and then we'll be raiding somebody too. But welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Aaron Lee, welcome. Greetings. How you guys doing? How was your stream? Let me start it. Give me a second, man. And this is for a chance to win a Vainglorious Gaming t-shirt. I, for the whole subathon, have been keeping track of everybody's times. Currently, our record holder is Jabos from our community with a 2-minute 4.613 time. And of course, this is a very difficult boost track because there's a lot of places where you can boost yourself right out of existence. So use your boost wisely. Why is it not letting me? There we go. I want to get back so we can see everybody's names. There we go. Perfect. So exclamation point play. I'm going to make sure we give everybody who rated and everybody who's out there lurking plenty of time to get in. So we're going to do about 30 more seconds. How did I do? What? That? Wasad? Hit tab and it locks you out. Hit tab again and you can use the mouse, or you can Wasad around and Q and E. Q, E, Q, E, Q, E. And then, yeah, just hit tab. Tab is your friend. I figured it out by accident. I totally figured it out. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I figured, I didn't know it was a thing either. It was accidentally tap tab one day. And I was like, oh, this does a thing. And yeah. All right, we've got 10 racers. We've got 15 viewers. You know what? I'm going to give you, yes, that's it. I am a magical god. I'm going to give you guys, I want to make sure we get everybody in that wants to race. I don't want to leave anybody out since this is a chance to win a t-shirt. So 15 seconds. 15 seconds and I'm hitting the button. It's a magical god sent here to bestow humanity with knowledge of fire. Well, if that's fire, we're in trouble. Zarek, what's up? Those t-shirts are pretty sweet. They really are. You don't believe me? Oh, look. Yeah, here we go, guys. I'm hitting the button. 2 minutes, 4.613 seconds is the number you were trying to beat. You will have to boost a lot. Are you writing a book? Nice. Very cool. Oh, God, we've got chaos happening. It's not letting me click on the person who's actually in first. I hate it when it does that. It's Worf. Oh, Strange. Strange just, oh, and there goes Cryptic Nightmare. Yeah, this track is brutal. Aaron Lee in the lead. Oh, there goes Asking Bard. And people are dropping like flies. People want to beat that time. I'm going to tell you, it's all about little boosts. Constant little boosts on this track. You like to eat yourself off the map? Well, then, well done. Mission accomplished. There goes my long shot. Oh, man. Too angry. Hi, what's up? Aaron Lee still getting it done. Oh, my God. Oh, managed to get through there. No problem. Worf right behind, however. We are in the final bend. And, oh, my God. Worf Rat with a 114. Holy cow. We'll get the actual time here in just a second. How? How did you do that so? How did we all beat Jabo's time? Every one of us has beat the record. What in the world? We'll get the final time here. 1:12.740. Oh my gosh. So we are doing this every night at around 11 p.m. We've got 2 more nights. No, the track didn't change. It's been the same all 7 days. That's unreal. From a 2:0. So we started out on Sunday with a 2:20. On Monday, we got a 2:12. We didn't race on Tuesday because nobody would type exclamation point play in chat. And then Wednesday we had a 204, and then now a 112. What in the world? Cryptic Nightmare. Thank you so much for the follow. I English pretty. So yeah, we'll be doing this again 2 more nights in a row, right around 11 p.m. Central Time. Worf is the new champion to beat. Too Angry, thank you as well for the follow. We need to find someone to raid. Writing your second novel. Very cool. Do you have a website or anything for your books? Feel free to drop it in chat. I'm going to bring up this screen. And I am going to look for somebody to raid. If anybody has any friends that they'd like us to go see, then by all means. One Last Midnight is playing Valheim. That might be worth a look. Runesun with thank you. I will check that out. I don't know why I talk. I just can't English anymore. I shouldn't do 7 days of streams. My brain just runs out of words. Yeah, let's go say hi to One Last Midnight. We haven't done a midnight raid in a while, and I will check out that Amazon link right after the stream. Yeah, let's go see One Last Midnight. Let's do it. I just hit the wrong button because I know how Twitch works. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hey, I found the button. And then he doesn't show up in the story. One Last Midnight. There we go. One Last Midnight is a friend of the channel. You guys will enjoy his stream. He's playing some Valheim. But before we get there, make sure you're following me on Twitter. That way you get announcements of all my live streams, videos, and just other stupid stuff that I post on Twitter, and cat pics from time to time. So, you know, yeah, let's rate Ginapedia. I wish Gina would stream. I really do. And if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, I'd love to have you over there as well, where I post videos 4 days a week. And then you can also catch the stream VODs 2 weeks after they were live. And please come hang out with us on the Vainglorious Discord server. We're awesome, and I think you're awesome because you're here in my chat. So all the awesome people need to be together in one place. And then there are your raid emotes to drop when we get to One Last Midnight. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, with Astroneer from the Vainglorious Astroneer server. So I will see you guys for that. And then, of course, Marvel's on stream to end out the evening. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you for the follows. And thank you again for the raid. I hope you guys all have a great night.